Philly, not the Philly hat, but the Pittsburgh hat, the Atlanta hat, the Dodgers hat, the Yankees hat.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yankees by far the best one though.
Mm.
and that I think that Boston hat, that might be my top five.
Mm-mm. All right, so think about the colors though. It's culturally the dark blue Yankee hat is what's up.
Mm-hmm.
But that black and yellow Pirates hat, that big. But and like that blue and black, I mean that blue and red Boston hat you got on, then
Yeah,
like
that be top five, but that
The
that
LA
be top
hat, the
five.
LA hat too. The LA hat.
that
The LA
the
hat,
blue
the
and
blue
white,
LA hat, the blue Dodgers
blue
hat.
LA hat
But
cold. Yeah.
but the blue and red bill, like I think the Atlanta hat got the blue and the red bill.
Yeah.
That mug that's
Yeah.
a clean hat, boy.
Those might be top two, that Yankee hat and that Atlanta hat.
Yeah, yeah.
In the
But
South, I would say.
that nigga Jeezy used to have a big ass New York cap, a big ass A-Town cap on when he first came out.
Nah,
Hey, that nigga T.I. was notorious for having that mug to the side.
Yeah,
that nigga Ply made them P hats famous though.
yeah, he did. I can see that.
Why I can't stand my guy. Cause we call them bitches the Ply cap. They used to stay rocking on fat bitches. No campaign.
Yeah, and then you had goddamn what's them boys' name? The Laffy Taffy nigga, Fabo. He had a big ass. Oh, Papoose. We're not even gonna talk about Papoose. Papoose had the goofiest looking.
That's why I'm about to say when you say look, we're not gonna even talk about Pat Pooh's hat. I'm gonna say shit. Let's not. That shit was trash.
Papoose had it.
I,
Man,
didn't Papoose he was on that Gino Green Global, all that shit, all the like your shirt had the G's all on them and shit like that.
Oh damn, you remember that shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
Did y'all wear Mesquite in Jackson?
Yeah, I did.
Mesquite?
My mom didn't buy it, but yeah.
I had one Mesquite shirt, and them boys roasted the fuck out of me when I wore that bitch.
Mesquite, yeah, Mesquite used to be fresh though.
Yeah, I had one Mesquite shirt.
Yeah.
Hey, Coogee was running the scene back in the day though.
Oh yeah, Bill was Mr. Coogee down.
Oh
Coogee
yeah,
is today.
that nigga used to go to
Baby
Subway full Coogee outfit. I'm like, bro, you gonna waste your outfit?
Nigga, we stay in. Hey, look, we stay in Pascagoula, and the nigga is Coogee
That
down.
nigga was clean though. That nigga was clean though.
Hey, that motherfucker, look, let me tell you a favorite outfit, bro. I had this like rainbow goddamn Coogee collar shirt, and I used to wear that bit with the white jabot. Fresh air
Oh, I
white.
forgot about the
Hey,
Jabos. Oh man.
hey, nigga be like, y'all ready to go to Walmart?
Y'all ready to go to Walmart? Hey, Willie O said, bro, you got low self-esteem, bro. You need to check
I said
yourself.
that.
What? You know, one day.
I forgot. Dang.
Willie O said, bro, you got low self-esteem, bro. You need to check yourself. I was like, damn, bro.
Bro,
Hey,
that ain't the most hating shit.
Hey, I was just like, that's kind of hating on the low. I was like, dang.
You got cool. You got low self-esteem.
Willie told me, no, because I was going to Walmart and I was like putting on the full fit. And that's what Willie was like, bro, what do you chill, bro? Like, we just
that makes sense. Nah,
Yeah.
I take that back. That make a lot of sense, Willie. That make a lot of sense.
It made
Hey.
So, hey, you letting them know, man.
Hey, but to Bip
I can-
defense,
yeah,
but
yeah.
to Bip defense,
I can see it.
where else can you wear the Coogee feet?
That, right.
I'm 14. I
Right.
ain't going to the
Right.
club.
Yeah, right.
You know, and then we had school uniforms, so I can't wear it to school. So
Oh, y'all had to wear uniforms.
Oh, heck yeah. Heck yeah. Mandatory. Walk, talk, tuck, pull up, all that. That's what they used to say coming in the hall.
I think that shit got implemented like I think it was in second. I was in second grade.
Yeah.
I think I was in fifth.
Yeah.
Hey,
brown and black shoes.
I
No
think
tennis shoes.
we had it in middle school. That when I was living in Jackson.
Hey, but then you sleep on the uniform because nigga, you can make that uniform look like a motherfucking like you that nigga boy.
Yeah, you sure could.
For
Sure
real.
could.
I'm telling you, dog.
Sure could.
I personally, I liked wearing uniforms.
Me
I
too.
like
I
wearing
did
uniforms.
too. I did too.
Nigga,
I
I
did
ain't have to
too.
worry. We ain't have to worry about dressing. No,
I used to keep them G Unit shoes on, nigga. Hey,
I mean, I get now. Like I didn't wore uniform before. I done been to schools where I had to wear uniform. Like we went to a private school in second grade. We had to wear blue shirt, blue collar shirt, khaki pants
Mm-hmm,
type shit.
mm-hmm.
Then I think at People's Middle School in Jackson, they had to do that because you know, bullying. Well, you know, we called it bullying back then, but that was a white term back in the day, bullying. We just say nigga getting, you know, whatever. But then we would wear that. But after that, after my sixth grade year, we moved to Oklahoma, or no, seventh grade year, we moved to Oklahoma. I've been in regular clothes since.
Mm-hmm. I think it was more so too. I don't really think it was about bullying, but I think people wearing like gang affiliated shit. You know.
Oh,
Ain't gonna
it
about
was
that.
all, and they were
Yeah.
talking about parents couldn't afford it. You know, they were saying
I
like
mean,
some
But
people.
but but that's the funny
people
part though. From a
people still
affordability standpoint, you still could look broke and nasty in school uniform.
Uniform. Hell yeah.
Yep,
Like
yep,
Words.
yep.
you knew which kids had money by what type of khakis they had
Right,
on.
right, right,
One,
right.
one nigga had
Shoes.
on Dickies, the other nigga had on Hollister. So
Yeah,
it's
Yep.
like, you know, a
yeah.
uniform can't hide money.
Right, right, right.
Crazy though, where I remember like at one point they made us only wear one shirt because they did try to give us options with the red, green, and red. It was like whatever the school color was, or white and or white. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
School. I think what our school colors. I think we're like red, white, blue, something like that. I think it was like their private school like the Patriots or something. I don't know shit. But
Mm-hmm.
you had like three options. It was like red, white, blue, and so niggas was still like, nigga, you wore that white shirt yesterday.
Right,
Still
Yeah.
gonna find something.
I
right.
mean, even the
You gonna
shoes
find
though,
me, you gonna get roasted regardless, bro.
oh yeah,
I
regardless.
was part of it. I was the roasted and the roasty, so yeah.
Hmm. And now one shirt I went well, nigga. I did not like wearing that blue shirt because that blue shirt gonna fade on your ass.
Blue shirt,
Quick.
hey,
After you wear that mother one time,
And
nigga,
them blue pants, them
you're
blue
right. The
Dickies
blue
too.
pants, all that shit gonna fade.
yeah, but even with
Man,
white shirts though, that thing catching dirt,
hey,
you
let
know,
me tell you. Hey, let me tell you.
around that neck.
Yeah.
She done. You
Hey,
gotta have five of
Ooh.
them
Oh
hoes.
yeah, yeah.
You gotta have five of them hoes, boy.
hey,
Yeah.
my favorite uniform fit used to be the white shirt with the khaki pants. Ooh,
Well,
boy,
they
you
were
get
they were
you
uh
get
they
this.
were American Eagle, wasn't they?
Yeah, what? Hey, look, I remember my mama told me my senior year, she was like, we can go get these Walmart pants, or we can go get these Hollister. No, I had one American Eagle pants. She said, but these American Eagles, they $50 for one pair of shorts. So if you get these, it's all I'm buying you for the whole year.
Dang.
Mr. Musty. That's what it sounded like.
Man,
Fucking the
hey,
whole year.
I don't know. Every picture in my senior year, I got on shorts, whether it's December, whether it's 20 degrees outside, whether it's 100, nigga. My mama was true, and I know she had money over there. She taught me a lesson. She said, nigga, you gonna wear these shorts because I'm telling you, my boy,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
ain't buying you nothing. That $50 for a pair of shorts is
yeah.
insane.
Time out. So y'all didn't like Dickies? Like that was a style in there.
Oh, I dig.
Yeah,
I used to
I
like
always
Dickies a little bit.
Dickies was what's up.
Nigga,
Yeah.
we had a whole.
niggas had whole Dickie
No,
outfits.
I'm about to say we
Yeah,
wore Dickies. Man, I remember we had Wednesday night church. Like we grew up in the church. So Wednesday night church, you know, you go to, you know, on Sundays you go to big church, but Wednesday night you go to your youth service. So that was our, you know, high school church, you know, whatever. You know, you going to see other high schoolers from other schools. And our
yeah,
church was pretty big,
yeah.
pretty big. So nigga, that was our fashion.
Hmm.
Oh
That was
yeah.
our fashion show.
Even rappers was
Yeah.
talking about their Dickies and stuff like that.
Man,
Yeah,
I had
that
this
was a thing.
all hey T Wheels, I never forget. Nigga, we had the Dickies stove. Nigga, I think I saved up $100. I don't know how I got
Niggas
it.
had a Dickies stove.
Yeah, the Dickies stove.
Jackson,
Look,
Mississippi.
what's so crazy? You know, Dickies stove really for like the work. It was working.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
Yeah, it
crazy.
was
Yeah.
Timberlands for.
We were just called the Dickies stove. Nigga, I remember I went to KJ's. Oh, do y'all know about KJ's?
I don't think
Nigga,
so.
if we
I never
ever
heard
get
of
a
KJ's.
Jackson nigga in here my age, they gonna know exactly what I'm talking about. KJ's was fucking crazy. You can get a suit, a 3-piece suit, a pair of shoes for all for $100.
That sound like Big
Go
Alpha.
crazy now.
Anyway, so I went to KJ's. I went to the Dickies store for an all brown suit, UPS looking suit. It was the button down shirt with the pants, with the big brown pants, all brown, doodle brown. And a nigga got some all white peanut butter bottoms, brown line felines.
Yeah. That sound like it used to hit back in the day.
Bro, I said church on fire, bitch.
Church in the streets.
Church in the street.
Church in the streets.
Hey, them hoes were clocking, man.
Hey, but that's the funny part though. That don't sound like a church outfit at all. Nigga sound like he was going to a damn drug deal.
It was Wednesday night.
That's exactly what it sounds like.
This nigga was going to a video shoot, bro.
The nigga going to Jeezy video shoot.
Boy, nigga, I would never forget that a day in my life, nigga. I got some big clothes that day.
That nigga clean.
Hey, so I think what grade you said you was in?
We had so if I was in,
I think felines that was like 7th, 8th grade.
I love Atlanta. That was Lil Scrapper them brought that back.
Bro, I was listening to Lil Scrapper in the gym the other day. Speaking,
I seen you post it. You could never ever. I forgot about that.
I forgot about that.
That boy was raw back then.
Nigga, that's a Red Bull in itself.
Thanks.
You talking about Scrappy.
The Trillville. It was a compilation together, wasn't it? It was Trillville and Lil Scrappy together. It was Lil Jon presents Trillville and Lil Scrappy.
Yeah.
Hey, that Crunk Juice album was something else too.
So this is really like a great transition. So like we do need to kind of like talk about the best eras in rap. You know what I'm saying? So everybody, this is episode 7 of the Phone Home Podcast. I'm your host, Smooth, aka Mr. Do What It Do. Let's get to it.
Thanks. This is your boy Breezy. You know what I'm saying? 83, not the number, but the name. 3 God. Yeah, that came from Drake. 6 God, but 3 God. 3 on the shoulders. That is.
Yeah, man, it's your boy T Wheels on the tank, aka the Iron Fist, hitting you harder than ever. You know what I'm saying, man? Coming back at you one more time.
That's your boy Young too, man.
Go ahead, too.
Y'all fuck up.
It's your boy too, man. Episode 7, but the lucky number 7, but ain't no number better than the boy too, man. Come on, man. What's up?
Shout out to WAP. Man, it's built, man. Commission Cowboy, Main, Jupiter, biggest planet in the solar system. You know.
Capo.
Hey, it's Jupiter, nigga, the biggest planet in the solar system.
Yeah, man.
With the most mass and the most gas. Turn up.
Hey, so going back to it's dope how we transitioned into this conversation. I don't know if you was talking about Lil Scrappy. So that was actually topic number 3. We're gonna make that the first topic, but we talking about the best era in rap. You know what I'm saying? So I guess we can start with, Scrappy, Trillville, Crunk era, all that shit.
Bro, I forgot about that. It just I think I seen a post with somebody
Scrappy?
talking about Lil Scrappy. Yeah, bro.
And shit. It's only right.
Yeah,
lead the flow, Bill.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. Bro, I put that Lil Jon on in the gym and Lil Scrappy. Nigga, I went to another dimension. I couldn't believe it. I was just like, damn, how you forget about this, bro? Because, when you think about eras, and for me, when I think about best eras in music, I think about moments in time and stuff that made me feel stuff, like feel.
She taking her clothes off.
She naked. ATL, I mean, no, naked. Bro, you know what I'm saying? And this is like, when I think about that, I think about the 2000s, I think about Lil Jon's, I think about Felines, I think about Big Shirts, I think about Laffy Taffy, I think about all of that, you know what I'm saying? So that was a moment. So for me, it gotta be that moment. Look, if you're a buck, like that song still.
Hey, so let me ask you this: is the Crunk era and Snap era those 2 different things, or are those combined?
Them 2 different things.
2 different things.
Them 2 different things.
No, they not though, bro. No, they not.
I think they're combined. I mean, they're different, but to make it more of an argument, we gotta combine them. Because I don't think they stand a chance against other eras without
I mean,
combining.
but
That's a whole
what
different
I'm saying
energy,
though.
though. To me,
I'm saying that was two different. That was two different timelines. Because like you said, Bill, those eras you think about where you were at that time. That snap era came when I moved back from Oklahoma. That crunk juice was before I even moved to Oklahoma.
But
Yeah,
you gotta think
Crunk
though.
was like Crunk was. I know exactly where we was.
Said okay, see.
We was me and Bip. We was I know me, Bip, and two. We was on the same baseball team. But I remember me and Bip running to the outfield, and we said we was talking about the fucking the Lil Jon and the East Side Boys get low. So that was like 6th, 7th grade. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Mhm.
So I know when that era was. But when was the snap era?
Snap era when we was in 10th grade. Because we all the same grade level, right? Yeah. Was that
Yeah.
you
yeah,
maybe
me, yeah.
but shit, yeah, that was 10th grade. Because I remember I went to Terry. And
Yeah.
I remember my mama, she may not even remember this shit. My mama came in there, cause you know my folks Christian, like Christian and stuff. So it
Yeah,
came in.
yeah, mine ain't no Christian.
Well, everybody Christian, but you know mine, I'm
Yours in it, yeah, I feel you, bro.
you
Nigga
know,
think his parents better than our parents.
You know, my parents Christians. Yeah,
but my
mine
parents
atheists, bro.
Christian, nigga.
Mine atheists, bro. Go ahead.
But yeah, so I like you said what Bill was saying, like you just remember those times. I remember my parents came in there and seen that uh and there's another point I'm gonna give you too. My mama and them came in there and seen the video of Lil Jon, the brightness of that snap your fingers. You know how bright that video was?
I
Like,
remember that.
why is, you know, it seems like shit, but why it's so bright? Why it's so bright? And then also I'm gonna tell you why that's a different era too, Bill. Because that's also that era where they were doing the 3-screen video. You remember that?
3-screen video.
Remember, all right, I'll give you examples. If you ever seen the video of Jamie Foxx and Ludacris,
Mm-hmm.
Unpredictable. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, so you remember they had the 3 screens. Then you remember they had remember Pink Panther?
Slumped up, Beyonce.
Check up on it.
Yeah,
Beyonce.
yeah.
Go back at that era. That was that time they would have somebody at the top, somebody in the middle, and somebody at the bottom screen. So that's what I'm just telling you. That's how I remember those like completely different eras.
Did we
Millions of videos doing that shit.
Did somebody leave with what we call an era?
Nah. We just Bill was just talking about scrapping, so we just jumped into the.
Yeah, we just saying that's two different. Like you can't combine.
I don't.
To me,
I don't think that's
flying because scrapping kind of made a comeback with it, but they.
Okay.
I think
at some point we're gonna blur the lines. But go ahead, Smooth.
No, I was just gonna say I think they two different eras.
Another, my bad, I'm talking, but cause remember, Snap Your Fingers. One of the leaders of Snap Your Fingers was not in that time zone with Scrap. Fabo wasn't in that time zone with Scrap.
Yeah, them franchise boys. Yeah, them franchise boys.
Hey,
like, and I would put like the niggas who Stanky Leg, My Dougie, Swag
Frank that
Surfing.
Batman.
Yeah, I would put all that in the Snap era.
Oh no.
Do y'all think Soulja Boy responsible for that though? Ultimately, like,
no, that's not the Snap era, Bill. I mean, Smooth.
I mean, Swag Surfing came out when we was like in 12th grade.
But I can't consider it the same. I mean, I guess.
And Stanky Leg came out when we was in 12th grade. That's all like Snap because all of it
11, 12th grade.
Yeah, because all of that shit came based off of doing a dance. So like everybody was creating a dance, and I know for sure that nigga, I can do the Dougie, I can do the Stanky Leg, and when I seen that fucking swag song, I said, "That's the one.
That's it.
I want to do it."
Hold on. What that is right there? Oh yeah.
Oh, this smooth now, boy.
Hey, that beat was so clean.
Look, I won't
Oh
ever
my
forget.
goodness, bro,
I seen that shit on my computer, and I said, okay, nigga, I'm just like this. Yeah, I can do it right.
Hey, that remind me of that the way you said that's it. That remind me of that meme with what the white dude name from Django. He was the master.
DiCaprio.
Steven.
I'm talking about the Titanic dude.
DiCaprio.
Yeah, DiCaprio, where he be like, You ain't never seen that meme? But yeah, the crunk era.
But yeah, so I think those I definitely think just when you think about it and what all this shit was based off of, I think they are two different eras.
Yeah.
Just to start the conversation, I do think they two
Yeah,
different eras.
I
I
think
think
it's
they
two
two
different
different.
types of energy too. Of
Me
course, you
too.
know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
I
it's
think they
because
are.
crunk. Oh, I
Go
ain't
ahead, go
mean to
ahead.
cut you off. Go ahead too.
No, you got.
Oh,
Well,
I
I'm
was just
saying.
gonna say,
That boy T Will got some victims, boy.
my bad too. Go ahead, bro. My bad, bro.
No, you good, bro. You good, bro. I was about to say. I think they are two different energies. They two different eras, but they kind of the same energy. But
What
if you
you talking about?
if you divide them, I think they go on the lower end of the list. And I don't want to rob them of that moment that they had. They segue into each other. You feel me?
They
That's what I
did.
feel.
But once you separate the two, they go to the bottom of the totem pole to me.
What two you talking about? You talking about the snap your fingers and the
Snap
crunk
and crump.
or the what smooth with A no?
I think we all talking the same two genres.
Oh, I thought somebody was trying to differentiate the between the crank the era, but okay, so we are on just crunk and snap your fingers shit. Okay,
Yeah, but
Yeah,
yeah, we
yeah.
moving on to nothing else. We just talking about
okay.
those two before we get to other eras, just like separating those two. So I think I see what Two's saying, but just for the sake of the argument for me, like I'm gonna keep them separate. You know what I'm saying? And I think, and if I gotta choose out of those two, I would choose the. Ooh, that's a hard one. That
Mm-mm.
is hard. That is hard. I was finna say it, but then, then I thought
He had
about
to rethink it. He had to rethink it.
Hey, but think about it though. Before TikTok, you could say crump. TikTok, oh snap for sure. These little nigga dancing.
All day.
You can't.
Nah, but think about this though. Think about this. Crunk music is like YN music, nigga. That's
Yes.
what that is.
Yes.
It's
That's
like
exactly what it is.
so.
Same energy, it ain't the same music though.
I'm gonna say the snap era bigger than the crunk era.
I don't know, bro.
Wait, reel it in, Bill. What you about to say? How you relate to the YN music?
How I relate crunk music to YN music?
Crunk to the YN, yeah.
Because back then, you know, we was coming up, a lot of niggas just going to the club and fighting. Like you can almost bet that a YN, but of course they wasn't called YNs back then. But it's the
They
same
were
with young boy and these niggas making drill music. Same thing.
With
So
Boosie B, you know, like set it off, all that. Would
I
that
would say so. I would
yeah,
say so. He kind
yeah,
of
That's for
yeah,
fall in
sure.
there.
That's a
He kind of
YN
fall in
music.
there.
okay?
It for
yeah,
Okay.
that's
sure.
YN.
He
That's
fall
See,
in there.
I think that's why. Cause that's when we were YNs. I mean, we didn't call ourselves that.
When they can't,
We
yeah.
were called young niggas. We were.
Yeah.
yeah.
You got it, Bill. You got it.
Nah, that's it, man. I just that music, that era, that time, it was just different. Like you think about Nuck If You Buck. How many niggas got their ass whooped with Nuck If You Buck?
People got
I
hurt, bro.
want
Some
one.
people got hurt, bro.
Like,
Some people got hurt for
You said,
real.
hey,
bro,
think you said you was one of them niggas got their ass whooped?
I wasn't one of them niggas because I got out that bitch.
you got out the
I
way.
they said
Hey,
shit.
I wouldn't.
I'm living proof.
Look,
you got knocked out or you got out the way.
Shit, hey, what's crazy
You want some
about
of this
that
too,
shit,
old
hey,
man? No.
Nope.
what's crazy about that shit, Diamond probably got the most bodies on that bitch.
Yeah, right?
He
Like
probably
For
called
real.
about
when
four
the
bodies.
For
when the
real.
female came in and
Fucking,
started
they ready to fight.
throwing
Damn.
them bowls, shaking them dreads, throwing these bowls and busting these head. Like what? Nigga, I don't
Diamond and
think
Princess went crazy.
no crunk, no snap music got a verse like
But
that.
that was just fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I
So
think
what y'all? All
that's
right. So all right,
to
cool.
me,
So
to
all
me,
right. So let's make it to let's go through all right. So we gonna start at the crunk era because that's like 2001.
Yeah.
2001, Never Scared. You got Never Scared with
yeah,
T.I., Bone Crusher. So I'm gonna say
Man, that's 01.
it's
Damn,
like
that's
oh one,
crazy.
oh two, somewhere around
Yeah,
there.
that might be. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, so we're gonna start. That's that era.
no. Bone crushing. That
Came out in
I would
2003.
That gotta be like
three.
three. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what
Came out
Tip
in
was.
2003.
That was after, yeah.
Bone Crusher did.
March 14th,
So
2003.
that's
Actually,
in the crunk era to
Oh, that's definitely crunk music.
me. Yeah.
That's definitely crunk music.
No, I'm just saying, damn, I'm like, damn, that was 2003.
I got to think about when the
I was
last
originally then, though, when that came out. But I may be wrong.
shit suburban kids
93.
loved it the most.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, so
My
so
dog though.
all right, so we got the crunk era, got the snap era,
No offense, Dave.
and then after the snap, we want to say the trap was in between those two. It was starting to the trap era was kind of in between those two.
Yeah.
I would say it was.
Yeah.
I think it's safe to say that a lot of stuff was kind of thriving at the same time too. Perhaps you know what I'm saying. Like when did Jeezy come out? Like what's that? 04?
Oh, 5.
2005.
0405,
That's
yeah.
like right after the snap era. Like it's like all of these kind of like transition to each other in a way. You know what I'm saying? And even Scrap can kind of fit up in the kind of trap era too because you know
Nah, I'm gonna
you
put him.
even heard
We
him
can't.
on.
Nah, we can't
I'm
do
gonna put
that.
him
You
in.
don't think so?
Nah,
He
he,
sounded.
We
That nigga would
can.
tell you
We
he in the crunk.
yeah, that's crunk.
we can just because of the city he from. But I think
Yeah.
even trap. I think trap just not transcended. Trap is like the consistent thing. That's like the dependent variable.
That's
Like,
rap. I think that's. I think
you know what I'm saying? And then it just like like crump, snap. These days had their high points, but this nigga averaged 28 every year.
Right.
For you know what I'm saying?
trap to me is like is hip. Like you gonna
And
get
it outlasted.
Yeah,
It outlasted.
It's
It
still going.
outlasted
That's
all
what
the
you
yeah.
can't.
Right. Yeah.
You can't really put an arrow on it. You could probably you could
like
cap
you
it off,
said,
but
like
it's still going now.
like I agree with too. Like for instance, Crunk was Lynn
Crunk is
Sanity.
Wale. Crunk is Wale.
Nah, I'm gonna say since he did it to sports wise, I say it's more like Lynn Sanity. Like you had, you got your different eras, but you're gonna always have them Kobe's. You're gonna always have them
Right.
LeBrons and Camelos. But then you also gonna sudden have a nigga like see who a nigga that just all of a sudden be like, God damn, that nigga TJ Warren when that nigga just started hooping in the bubble.
Mhm.
The
Shit
bubble, yeah.
yeah, or playoff Jimmy.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
nigga
what
good, but then like damn, this nigga
I
just
think.
hooping.
Yeah, yeah. 'Cause I think that's where like eras and that's the difference between an era and a run. You feel me?
Facts.
So all right. So we got the trap era. We got the crunk era. We got the snap era. Then you got the
You gotta
backpack
got the
era.
hustle era.
What?
What about the hustle era? The hustle
Yeah,
era,
yeah.
when everybody was like they on they hustle. You know what I'm
No
saying? Like
job. Also,
even
50?
I'm a
What's 50
hustler.
era?
But
That
see,
was like
the
a
50,
hustle era.
but see, that's
50
you got
to
a
me
gangster
is
music
consistent.
era too now.
I feel like you always gonna
The
have
gangster music really never left.
Yeah, I feel like you
It's
always have
even to me, drill music is
no.
kind of a
That's
form
not
of
true though.
gangster.
That's not true though.
Gangster
But
love
You don't
for
think
sure.
so?
I
Gangster
You don't
love
think
for
think
sure.
so?
that
Yeah.
definitely left. That definitely left. And that left because of the backpack era.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. But I always say that I'm talking like even when you talk about drill, to me, drill music
But
is
that's
gangster rap on steroids.
yeah. But it's kind of go back
It
to y'all
got
same point.
same
Yeah,
sound. It got sound to it
it's
too.
trap. It's trap. I mean, it's not
Mm-hmm.
trap, but it's gangster music. But that's still its own era. You know what I'm
You're
saying?
right. Yeah.
Yeah, drill music is definitely its own era.
For
Yeah,
sure.
Um,
because gangster and trap ain't nothing different.
back
Yeah,
And nigga, you can't have 500 bricks and not be a gangster. Come on, gang.
right,
You feel me?
right.
Yeah.
backpack rap didn't last that long. It lasted, but
I
Yeah,
mean,
what are you
What's that?
talking about?
nigga,
The
I
Yeah,
think
biggest artist come out
backpack.
of backpack rap. Like
I
right
think
now,
backpack
it's
rap
still running.
that's the longest. That's the longest and biggest genre there is.
Yeah.
Wait, let me
Backpack
shoot you.
rap
Wait,
is
let me shoot you
running.
some bill. Wait. Let me shoot you some bill, Dink.
you gotta talk to them.
Let me shoot some bill. Did the niggas that initially start as backpack rappers outgrow the genre and make something new? That might be a thing.
Yeah.
Because it's some niggas that didn't. Because it might be a different.
What about Kanye? Would y'all say
That's
he
what we
falls into
talking
that?
about.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
because
saying.
that's what I think when I hear backpack rap, I hear it's automatically Kanye in the forefront of my mind, and then maybe Lupe.
But that's
No,
Wait, all right,
Kanye,
cool.
you
But
got
wait, no.
Kanye, you got
Hey,
Drake, you got Kendrick.
Wait.
You
See, I don't think
Let's
Drake
get-
falls in backpack.
let-
I think Drake is his
Hold on,
own
When
thing.
it's come up, yes, it
About
did.
this,
You
Wait.
think so?
Let me help you out. Let's
Explain to me on
let's
this.
stick with Lupe. Let's stick with Lupe. Lupe backpack rap, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you hear Lupe now, you will still think backpack rap.
Right.
If a nigga was new to hip hop and heard Kanye or Drake or some of the other guys, would they think they backpack rap?
No,
No.
that's why
So
I'm going at.
so niggas
Yeah.
outgrew the genre, but you feel me? I
That,
don't know
Yeah.
where to put him at now though.
that
Yeah.
so
I guess I never seen Drake as a
so
backpack.
too.
I just
That's
thought
what
he
You
was
ain't
his
never
own.
heard Room for Improvement?
I just thought he was
Oh
his own
shit!
thing.
Hey,
I
speaking
felt
of
like
niggas
Drake was
outgrowing
his
the
own
This is
lane.
niggas
this is
Me
the
outgrew the
problem with
genre. Ti
itself, bro.
outgrew
Niggas don't be really knowing
trap.
Drake catalog like
Hey,
that, bro.
you
hey
said.
man, I just always thought he was his own thing.
Who?
So,
Drake.
all right.
Nigga,
So,
he is.
what did you hear Drake from? Did you hear from So Far Gone On, or did you hear
The
him
the
before that?
when I heard Drake, it was his first mainstream album because that's what
Yeah,
Bip
that's what I'm
Bip was
saying. Yeah.
already telling me about him, but I didn't. That was my. And when I bought his album, I was a little taken aback because I thought he was just a straight rapper. Like when I heard the singing and stuff, I was like, oh, I didn't know what to do with it because I thought he was just a rapper. That's it. You know what I'm saying? So I had caught on to him. I guess it's fair to say late. If you discover somebody mainstream wise, you kind of late. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't know about his underground stuff. So yeah, I was late.
But I think backpack rap it was there, but like two even said, I don't think it lasted long because I feel like the people that was of that, like he said, to take his words, I just didn't know what to say. I grew it, like it wasn't
Well,
nothing.
I don't. I
You
don't.
don't
I,
label them that no more.
So
I
will
don't.
Wale following that?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I don't think.
But then again, that's what I'm saying. I think he outgrew it. Like you wouldn't limit Wale to backpack.
Well, this is what
Limit
back.
Kanye to back. No, I ain't
Well,
saying you wrong. I'm just saying a new generation nigga. If a new generation nigga now would say what would crunk music, a nigga would say, bro, go listen to Scrap. A
Mm-hmm.
nigga say, hey,
Mm-hmm.
bro, go. And another genre we're gonna remember is futuristic. We're gonna be like, go listen to J Money. We're
Ah,
gonna be like,
that's a good. That is
we're
that
gonna
an
listen to
era or is
J.
that a run?
Right, we're gonna listen to J Money. You're not gonna say, go listen to Backpack Rap and be like, go
well,
listen to
well,
Kanye.
Ding. Let me give you the definition of what I think rap is. Backpack rap is all about being conscious. So all these rappers are still conscious to this day. It's all about lyricism and not being a gangster. So all these rappers are still that to this day. When you talk about J. Cole, when you talk about Kendrick, when you talk about Drake, when you talk about Kanye, these are all niggas who are opposite of what now are they nerdy? Are they wearing the polo collars and stuff like that? No. But they're still conscious rappers in the sense of they're talking about their lives. That's what a backpack rapper is to me. So when I think about that, all them niggas are still doing those same things. They're not talking about the trap shit. They're not talking about crunk shit. They talking about what they do and how their life is. And that's to me shit. But the sound is gone. But as far as like the content, I think the content's still the same.
Still
I think
there.
I
Yeah,
think
in a
we're
more mature way,
I think we
probably.
agreeing, but I think that's where we agree at is where we disagree at. And I'm about to tell you why I might can't explain, but I'm about to tell you why I say that. Although you're right, and I think when we say that when me and two were saying they outgrew it, I believe the genre that you're looking for, you have already said. They're not backpack rappers anymore. That's why that sound that terminology I believe is dead. They call conscious rappers, like you said. Now. Like you would call Kendrick a conscious rapper. You would call J. Cole a conscious rapper. You would call Drake at times a conscious rapper. Like you
Mm-hmm.
don't call them backpack. That's why I say I think that
Yeah.
shit kind of dead. And I think that's what me and two agreeing were saying it outgrew to another like, man, I don't think them just kids on skateboards and talking
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
about
but
like
that's not what a backpack rapper is though. That's what I'm saying. I
But that,
think it.
that's what I'm saying. Like I don't think it's I think where you're holding them to is a limitation where me and two may not be agree with me. I'm just going based on what I heard, think he said, or what I took what I heard.
Wait
You were
on
saying
that
they
build.
were backpack, but like we said, they outgrew it. So I don't think that's why I think that era dead because it's like, we're not just gonna call you the kids no more. Y'all niggas like spit. So I
That's
believe
but that's what I think a backpack rapper is though. I think a backpack rapper is a nigga who is conscious and it's what's the word self Self-deprivation music in a sense. Like you talk about your flaws, you talk about your insecurities, you talk about life, all that type of stuff. Like, and so I still see them niggas doing that to this day. So I still consider them niggas backpack rappers. The sound just changed.
Okay.
Hmm.
What
That
you think?
sound.
What you think, too, Bill?
I think. You go ahead, Bill.
Sound fucked up, Bill.
Yeah,
What?
what?
Are you back now?
Yeah, I definitely think that that's backpack rap. Like, nigga, as long as you talking about conscious stuff, you talking about your life, you talking about, hey, you know what I'm over here thinking? I'm like, damn, was Tupac a backpack rapper?
Hey, I was thinking to myself, is Nipsey a backpack rapper?
You
Because
know,
Nipsey got a lot of conscious stuff in his music, especially
right,
on the
right,
man. If you listen to the marathon mixtapes, he go deep. Like, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
right, right. And it's just like,
Mm,
so,
I
and
I
you know,
just
it
proved
got
my
me
I
thinking,
think
it's like,
I,
dang,
I
go ahead,
think
too, go ahead.
I think that's the blurry line
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. I think they just proved my point with this shit.
yeah.
because like Till for sure got some conscious shit.
He got some country shit, but you would call him a trap. He got some
Mhm.
trap shit. That's what I said. Like I think
Um,
they outgrew the immaturity sound of backpack rap.
I think
I
it's.
don't, I don't think I don't
Still,
think backpacks immaturity. It's just like
It sound immature.
you it sound immature.
Yeah, it
Like
do
look,
sound
they got a
immature.
backpack,
Yeah.
but it's like, but
but I think
mind
y'all
you,
associating that shit. Y'all associating that
With
shit with like
kids.
Slum Village and shit like that.
right.
And
Fucking
like that, that.
tribe called
with
Quest,
Lupe.
man.
Yeah, yeah. Like that ain't what it is.
No, that's great. I think backpack is. I think Lupe like the face from the backpack, and
Facts.
But hey,
Kanye,
we
but
got hey,
Kanye
we getting off
switch
subject
for sure.
though. Hey, is that era better than the other eras?
So
Well,
what?
I
How
think
many
that's
I
what we
errors?
was
know
trying to.
How
That's
many
what we was
errors we
trying to.
got right
we're
now?
trying to find which era
Yeah.
is
So
what
I
though.
think. Yeah. I
Okay.
think. I think.
It,
So all right. So we'll add.
Hold on, smooth. Before you name, I mean, before you make your announcement. How many we got right now? If I can do
We
just
got
for the
four. We
audience.
got four. We got the crunk. We got snap. We got
Yeah.
backpack.
Yep.
And we got
We was talking.
trap. Then Willio, one of y'all boys said something about the futuristic.
Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one.
Willio said hustle, and he had
I think Hustle it
I
was a
don't.
real
I
era.
can't really. You can't really. I don't think you can really general like put that in the era. What like who we gonna say is it in the
Ace
hustle
Hood,
era?
Rick
It was
Ross.
like you like for
That's
instance
Cassidy.
like
trap.
uh
Ace
Rick
Hood.
Ross.
That's trap. That nigga
I
said
think
Ace
about
Hood.
AC. Well, yeah, he
I mean,
was.
oh,
I get it. You're right. Yeah, yeah, that's true. Yeah,
boy, you funny nigga.
yeah. I
Hey,
mean,
but Willio, I think trap is hustle.
Yeah,
Trap.
that's
Yeah,
fair.
trap.
That's
Yeah,
fair.
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, futuristic. And what was your last one?
Nah, that's what I'm saying.
That
One of
was
y'all
the last
boys
one, I
said
think.
something about
Yeah,
futuristic.
futuristic.
Yeah, futuristic. That might
Black
be a
boy, white
good
boy,
one.
swag. Black
Yeah.
Blah blah blah.
Hey,
boy,
Blah.
even
swag.
Dro was a part of that.
But what?
Name them again, so we can go with it.
Oh, I got
Uh,
another era too.
So we
Shit.
gon' we gonna stick with these five because I think we really
Okay.
we fucking up because we ain't even mentioning like up north and shit like that. We showing our damn
oh
south
We
man.
bias.
showing our
Yeah.
bias. No cap.
Yeah.
Yeah. We really
Oh
are.
yeah, I about to
Because
say
Dipset was a
transport
whole
era.
thing back then too. That's a whole nother discussion.
That's different. Yeah.
That's a
But
whole
that's why
nother
I like it.
Oh,
discussion.
nah, bring it here, bring it here.
It
Man,
Hey,
is.
like
see, I think that's what I was saying earlier about we got to combine Snap and Crump because we started talking about other areas. Them niggas might go to the bottom of the totem pole. Let's talk about that up north shit.
man, that Dipset was a real deal, bro. Like
But
I
what do
never
you
forget.
but see that's what I'm saying though. I don't want to do that because I don't know what to call that run like that era. What do you call that era?
They was just some hustlers to me. That's how I saw them niggas. That's all they was talking about, getting money
Looking
and
fly.
looking
I
fly.
don't think, but
Looking fly.
I don't
You
think New
can't put
York
that.
niggas would call that hustler. I don't know what they would call it.
Yeah, I don't know what to put. That's the only thing I could. That's the only thing I could put a finger
So,
on it.
Can I
what
say
year
something?
Dipset came out?
You got to do well. I think like
That's like
90,
oh
You
03,
know,
oh
Bill.
04. That's probably around that crunk era,
you
maybe.
sure? I think that
Let
boy
me
was like
see.
99.
Hey, can I ask you
Let
something?
me see.
The reason I don't I hate to sound biased as fuck, but I'm going to. I just believe. I mean, I lived in Oklahoma. I lived a couple places. I just don't believe that. I just always believe that the South music has been. I'm not gonna say better because I'm talking about as far as the focal point of hip hop has always been somebody from the South other than the Jay-Z's and Kanye's. I ain't talking about the big brain guys. I'm talking about the in the middle, the most popular songs. Boom. I don't know how to explain it, but I'm just saying like snap your fingers. That was that was a whole thing throughout the world. I mean, I know at least the United States. I can't say Jada Kiss had the whole United States on lock. Now, did he have the North? Yes. Jay-Z had the United States on lock. Kanye had the United States on lock. So I ain't talking about like the big dogs. I'm talking about like, matter of fact, this nigga behind me right now, Rich Homie, like that song from the South was United States lockdown. You know what I'm saying? Jewels ain't never came out with a song that was United States lockdown other than Jim Jones, We Ballin'.
Only thing I keep thinking of is that nigga Nas ain't got shit on Boss Man D-Lo.
You see what I'm saying? Like they ain't like a great talented rapper like Jada Kiss a dog.
That's clickbait right there. Hey, that's the clickbait.
Guys ain't got shit on Boss Man D-Lo, bro.
Hey, he don't make you feel that way.
Nas ain't got one song that made me stand over the pot and say, Mr. Pot Scraper.
That's why I can't say I don't know if New York. Like you have to be somebody up north to explain to me. But I don't remember New York song.
But
like
you tripping.
Feel what you're saying,
New York start.
You tripping?
New York started
I'm asking you.
so
I think Dipset was a real thing. That era was a real thing to me.
No, I'm not.
To me,
no. I'm not saying no. T. Will, you're not hearing what I'm saying. I'm not saying
that.
No,
yeah.
There was no real era. Them boys, fucking rappers. I mean, shit. I used to love Joel Santana, just like when Santana, like when he, especially when he.
Them boys fucking rappers.
Them boys fucking great.
These fucking rappers.
Bro, that is like the most.
We don't care about none of that rapping shit, nigga.
Them niggas is dogs, bro. But I'm telling you,
that boy said you pretty for a black girl.
It said their biggest song was in 03.
Like
it was around that era, 2003.
Eminem, what Eminem, right? So he had the world on lock. Like I'm talking about the people we're talking about far as
but you like, bro, why would you had like 50 Cent that had the world on lock?
I'm not saying that. That's what I'm saying. Other than the big dogs, listen to the people we're saying. We have not mentioned a big dog.
But that's where it's hard. That's why it's hard for you to say that because we're not in that world. You know what I'm saying? So we can mention the J Moneys, we can mention the niggas who the swag surfing niggas because we're here for that. So you can't mention you can't tell nobody what's the nigga name, how memes affected, you know what I'm saying? This is why I'm hot.
There we go. All right, so that's what I'm asking. There goes a song.
Yeah,
so that all right, but now I ask you. Now I'm asking you. Now, so I'm glad we broke that down because I'm trying to show you I ain't trying to be biased, even though I may be or may not. I'm not trying to say that. What I'm saying, if you listen to the eras that we're speaking of, ain't nobody a big dog. Because when we were just talking about the Kobe Mellos, the consistent people, those the big dogs. That's the Jay-Z's, that's the Eminems of the North, all of them. Them the Kobe's. You're gonna always have your LeBrontes and Kobe's with them. That's them. Regardless of what they put out, niggas going to hear their lyrics. I'm talking about what Linsanity, what Aaron the follow year, let's name another nigga that won that nigga.
I see what you
no shot to my boy.
I get what you're saying.
So because let's just say this. Let's say the futuristic era. Nigga, that nigga J Money just now came back and that song popping again.
LA, young LA.
Like I'm saying,
loving that.
What and like I said, once again, I could be biased, but I'm saying
what you definitely got
Jim Jones got a run right now though.
Yeah,
he do. He do.
Because he got the United States on lock though.
Huh?
He had the United States on lock, where like how Soulja Boy had the United States on lock.
I mean, we balling. That was real.
No, I said we balling, but okay. You keep mentioning
something. Wait. You talking about the rerun?
No,
Jim ain't got like LA got it though. But Jim is still.
You mentioning songs just like This Is Why I'm Hot. I'm not talking about like the songs. I'm talking about a standstill Linsanity run era.
I mean, but Jim Jones,
they did.
He put it.
Okay, all right, I'm asking that. So now I'm saying
Cameron, you remember Cam?
That's I'm talking about them collectively,
Yeah,
not
that's what
just
I'm saying. I don't think
you're talking about a group. I'm saying the sound, the music. I'm saying
Okay.
who,
No, you are making sense. You making sense
saying
because
who, I'm
you
trying.
making
I'm trying
sense
not
because
to
I
be
don't know what to
stupid
put.
because
I don't know what name to
I'm
put
like
on it.
it's few like
no, but that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. We can't really have that conversation because we don't know how they view it. You know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
no,
Yeah, that makes
smooth,
sense.
Oh
smooth.
three,
I
oh
understand.
three when them,
Oh,
oh
smooth.
three when Ja Rule,
I understand.
50,
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
no,
Like,
no,
Dipset,
no.
but we don't.
It was a
It's just
lot going
we don't
on
know how
too,
to.
bro.
Do we
But
say the
two,
New York ever?
them
Yeah.
were big dogs. Them were big dogs. So I'm saying,
I don't know I don't know what name to
what,
put on it.
what particular sound do you call that then? That's what I'm asking. Okay.
That I don't know either, my
I,
nigga. That's
I
what I'm
I
saying.
don't know what to
Them
call
niggas,
it, but
them
the only
niggas
thing
was,
I would label is
I'm not
hustler
talking,
music. Because
I'm
to me,
not,
that's what they all that's all they
listen,
talked about. And looking fly.
listen to me, listen to me. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying who had great rappers. Them niggas were
Mm-hmm.
great rappers.
Mm-hmm.
Who had the like? If we talking about who had the best rappers between 2023 North and South, then yeah, like, shit, nigga, we got 50 Cent. Oh, they got this. I'm not saying that. I'm saying far as that them damn songs that had similar sounds that was constantly on Billboard record that had like lockdown. Like
but
right
that's
now, like that era where Future and Rich Homie, that
but
particular
listen though, Dick. I'm
That's
gonna
the
answer your
South
question.
though.
I'm gonna answer your question for you, bro.
Well, no, it ain't.
You're talking about production. That's what you're talking about. All that you're talking about is associated with production. You can associate crunk music with production. You can associate snap music with production. You can associate trap music with production.
Yep.
We don't know what that sound was when them niggas what's the nigga name Just Blaze and all them niggas was we don't know what that was. I can't tell you what it is. I know that shit was hot.
I'm
I just
glad you
call that
said that.
hustle
I'm glad you
music.
said that. I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that. You don't know what it was called, right? But I guarantee you that a damn Northern nigga can tell you exactly what our shit was called. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like crunk music was
Because it's production.
huh?
It's the
No, no, that's not
production.
why. That's not why, bro. It's
What's
because
not what? What's not
it's
what?
not why because the South was newer and like New York, they didn't really kind of just label their shit. The South, we labeled our shit more
All right.
like
Look,
the crunk.
I can't help
Like
it.
we got named for
Why
everything
not?
in the
Why
South. New
not?
York niggas started complaining
Why,
because
why not?
niggas from New
Y'all
York
ask
they
me
don't
about
sound like New York.
so
You know what I'm
basically
saying?
so basically
Yeah.
so basically what
Yeah,
you're
that
French,
was a
saying
thing
is
too.
our music was just
Nicki.
strictly South. So niggas want every song was snapping and dance, didn't have the world on lock with this snap your finger shit.
No,
So we could go to
no,
California, niggas want snap.
bro. Did you go to California?
No. No, I'm saying, no, I'm asking. No,
And what no need.
I'm based off the numbers of the song, bro. One nigga ain't
Bro,
just
no, but you can Ding.
We can't
Bro,
go out
you can't
numbers. You can't
because
say
you can't
numbers.
we said
I'm with
just plays
I'm with
era
you
was
until you say
snapping your finger
numbers.
there.
hold
That's all
on,
I'm
Ding.
asking.
Hold on, Ding. I'm gonna help you out even more, bro. I'm gonna
Help me
help
out.
you out.
I want to be wrong because I don't know.
Okay, so all right, so some of these songs that you think that did
I've
all
never
these
heard a
major
nigga say that before.
I want to be
bro,
What?
all
wrong.
these songs that you saying like did major numbers, bro. Some of these songs just going gold. Some of these songs are just going gold. Some of these songs ain't even went platinum. They're
I
just
agree.
they're just big to us. But
Yeah.
that shit went global like you thinking it is.
What Jigga say? Only niggas moving units, pimp juice and us. It's the rocket here. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
He said,
like
yeah, he said one but really selling
I
records.
think y'all see what I'm saying. I think I get what I'm saying. It's
now,
just,
I get it, but
I can't.
you making the South uh
I mean,
you
I lived in Oklahoma too. You say
Hey bro, we gotta stop that.
what? I ain't never lived in Oklahoma.
I'm not do I know come on, gang. You know I know you.
conversation staying in Oklahoma.
I mean, I lived in Oklahoma. We had to visit Detroit multiple times, and those songs were like stupid popular. Like I'm telling you, like we won the wild thornberries, but we moved around.
Hey, you know what's funny
We
though?
moving around.
It's crazy because it's like when I go to the barbershop up here, these niggas don't hardly play no southern music. Like the barbershop be just it's like, it's barbershop. But these it's like Puerto Rican barbershop, but it's more like a black feel. And they'll play a little baby, they'll play a few future songs, but then it's like 50. They playing like in the deep cuts too, like I whoop your head, boy. It ain't just the hits. And it's interesting to see they play Dipset, they play all the Cameron, they be jamming Cameron music, and it's different because you know they ain't playing Jeezy, they ain't playing. It's just a different sound. It's like okay, I like these niggas really be into the
Puerto Rican.
Dipsets in the north, and it's cool, but it show you that our shit ain't really as global as we think it is.
Yeah, yeah.
Like it's important to us, but
That
like
nigga getting his hair cut by Hector Santiago and talking about fucking man, come on, man. What you mean? Come on, Bill, you're the Puerto Rican shot. Them nigga about to play fucking She Bangs. I mean not She Bang. What the name
Nah, but that's a real thing though, because I remember when I was in
what's the name
Nah.
of the damn song with
Yeah.
what's the famous rapper name? Fucking
Bad Bunny,
Ricky Martina.
Pitbull.
Ricky
Come on,
Martin.
man.
Pitbull, man,
All
shut
right,
up.
Oh, Pitbull, yeah.
that's what I'm trying to take. Like, bro, that's what I'm trying to take. Like, I can understand the Pitbull
But
era.
bro, but it makes sense though, D. What I'm saying is
Even the
sense.
techno era. Remember when black people doing the techno era? Like that was worldwide. Like that's what I'm saying. I'm not trying to be
Right.
crazy,
But I'm just saying what you saying. Like for I don't know what to call it. I'm gonna ask the barber next time. Like, bro, what would y'all call this?
Oh, Ash, I want to know.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
gonna be
gonna
a
ask
lad
him.
haircut.
But I think even with that, I mean, you saying like you know you don't know what the sound is, but I mean, if we go down the list of rappers, like bro, they had Dipset, they had Jay-Z, they had DMX, they had 50, they had
Ja
G Unit,
Rule,
they had Ja Rule. All that shit
Lloyd
was moving
Banks.
But
at
see,
the
y'all, but that's
Dink,
what
let me
I'm
finish,
saying.
bro. All of it was moving at the same time. So if you want to put that together, that shit might be shitting on everything we talking about. Like if you want to group it together.
Okay, and you might be right, but once again, that's what I'm trying. You're proving my point. Like
Oh,
it was never.
we keep saying
You had a bunch of great rappers. You naming big dogs. We're naming niggas that ain't even had it. We're naming people like a Soldier Boy. We ain't saying Lil Wayne. We ain't saying Ludacris. We ain't saying we saying Lil Scrappy. We're talking about insanity players. We're not
No,
talking
wait.
about LeBron.
I think I help you out more, Dink. I think for like the so we giving credit to just what years since it came out, like '03 to '05 versus like two niggas might came out like Lupe and on don't fact check me. Lupe and Jeezy came out in the same year. We not grouping them together. One a backpack, one a trap. You feel me?
Thanks.
I think without the marker of where they stand in what era or like what, you know what I'm saying? Are we going by years? Or we saying like what they did?
I'm just talking about the era. What they
We talking about years?
yeah,
yeah.
we just talking about when they came out. When they came out, the eras. So I think, the
But '03 was T.I. and 50. That's what I'm
right.
saying.
that was
Are we
also
talking about
Dipset too though
trap?
around that time.
50 ain't trap, but he '03. That's what I
Yeah,
thought was
He was
right.
gangster. Yeah, he was gangster music. I think.
that's what I'm saying. We going by genre, we going by eras. That's why I thought we kind of like stumble on that though. But I think it's more fun, like put them in situation.
Just don't. I'm not saying they didn't have an era. I'm just saying I wish I would love to be educated on it because I have never heard. No northern people. I've never heard nobody like I never heard northern people talking about. Oh, that was the snap your finger. Like that crunk music. I've never heard nobody say even now. Like for instance,
I know, but I think that goes
hold
back
on,
to the
hold on.
production part.
Even now, for instance, we got a genre now that's north with drill music. Like I have never heard nothing else that was really just like
Yeah, because that was implemented off of other drill music. But that's what I'm saying. Like New York ain't have to have, they ain't
Yeah.
have to have none of that. They ain't have
Them
to
niggas
have.
ain't them niggas ain't really care for it.
I mean,
That's cause drill
I'm saying
Chicago, Midwest, and London or whatever. And they just like, nigga, we the mecca of rap, hip hop. We ain't gotta buy with nobody.
but that's what I'm saying. All right, cool. Like I'm not saying I shit probably 10 times worse. I'm just saying I've never heard that that one John the Mixture up north to be like, hell yeah, y'all remember this time when we had niggas dress futuristic music or crunk music, it just and then cut it like that.
Yeah,
Like
that I don't think New York ain't never had to do that. I think that's probably
Probably a good thing. I mean,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think that's what
I'm
like
not trying to say we better than them because we had errors. That's why I was asking. I was like, man, shit, let me find out.
yeah, no, I don't think New York had to generalize or put an emphasis on snap, crunk music. I think they just
I mean,
shit.
that one
Who
reason
the hot nigga?
they
Who the hot
that
nigga?
one reason they belittle our shit.
Right,
Yeah.
right. That's what I'm saying. Like we
Mhm.
got man, this the crunk era, this the trap era.
Mhm.
So based off of that though, I think I don't even think we need to include up north shit off of what we talking about. I think we just need to stick to the South, and the four topics we talking about. I mean, the four eras. I think that's enough to like kind of decide which one the better of the four out of the futuristic, the trap era, the snap era, and crunk era.
Me personally, my two, I'm gonna say my two favorite periods probably be crunk music because I just
Say you two, then pick your one. You ain't getting off that easy, nigga.
you said say my two. Oh yeah, okay, but so it's crunk and then and futuristic.
Hmm.
But I'm gonna go with dang, that's a hard one. The only reason why, and I wasn't really just big on a whole bunch of futuristic, but I just think about Young Dro in this one era of just by I just remember, oh my goodness, just I had them 412s in my Honda and just listening to you making all that money, like it's that it was. I'm gonna go with the futuristic era because it was like a time in freedom. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't my first apartment, just living on my own, just you know what I'm saying. I had 412s in my car for no reason, you know what I'm saying. Just man, that
Yeah.
I
that
know. Hey, experiences do matter. Like your own
yeah.
experience, right?
Right. Right.
It was just the first time of a young man just being completely free, doing whatever I wanted to do and when I felt like it. So I'm gonna go with the futuristic era for me, and specifically because of Young Dro. That's
Hmm.
it.
Oh, that's crazy. I mean, damn, yeah.
What you got built?
But let's get on that right there. That's crazy. I wanted to say this with TV. I said, damn, just because of Young Dro, that's crazy. When you had Travis Porter and
Man, Young Dro,
that's crazy.
because
Rich the
I mean, I
Kid.
ain't saying you wrong.
Or not
and
Rich
let me
the
say,
Kid.
let me
Some of them,
expand. I'm gonna kind of expand on that. I liked it, those other guys, but to me, they didn't have lyricism. Dro can he can go in and out. He can do futuristic, but then he can get back on some real lyrical stuff with Ti. And
Right.
I was more of a fan of that. It was, and that's why I say I focus on Dro because he was able to do the futuristic thing, something that I wouldn't have never really paid attention to. You know what I'm saying? He made me kind of open up to those other guys, but specifically for him because he was doing other stuff that they couldn't do, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? So that's it, strictly for Dro.
Nigga Dro was doing a lot of shit. A lot of people couldn't do.
Hey,
He could.
Right. Nah, nah, nah. I think it's funny
Visual
enough,
imagery
when
is
we had
crazy.
this conversation, I don't mean to get off topic, but we had this conversation what 3 weeks ago when we was talking about niggas who like didn't really blossom to where they supposed to be in. Dro should really probably be number one on that
Number
list.
one.
For
He's
real.
he. It's almost you could almost say he could possibly be better than Ti. In some to me, you know what I'm saying?
Rapping ability, maybe. Rapping ability, maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah. I know what you're
yeah.
saying. I don't
It's
agree, but I know
possible.
what you're
It's
saying though.
possible. It's
I know what you're
arguable. I
saying.
would say
I know
it's
what you're saying.
arguable.
And not
No,
to necessarily,
we
I
get what
think
you're saying. You going
that
too
shit
far
crazy.
though.
You think
I,
so? You
I
think
ain't
so,
gonna lie.
man?
It's arguable.
Hey,
I get it.
I
I,
get it. I get what
Hey,
with
he's
you,
bro, that
saying
boy
William.
though.
drove something else.
I
I'm
know
with
with
you,
two
William.
because I used to believe the same thing in a way, but I'm kind of with two. But every time them boys were on the same song, Ti had the better verse and Q.
No, oh no,
Ain't
hey,
not remix, he had the better verse.
but you know what? I ain't gonna argue
What
with
you
you on
call it
that.
remix, he had the better verse.
But bro, did you hear Young Joe first album? I was like, oh, this
I
kid
mean,
is
Yeah.
come on,
out
you
of
talking
here.
about one
Oh
album.
my
Like that's
goodness.
like a
Man,
50 point. That's like Brandon Jennings, like they be saying, nigga, you had 55 points one time. Like,
Well, I mean, but
Oh,
I think that's really your point. Like in
that's what I'm saying. I get it.
longevity wise, you can't compare the two, but
Yeah,
that's
right, that's
small.
what I'm
That's
saying.
the
small.
moment,
Yeah.
I haven't heard
man.
this nigga
I
So
rap.
don't
Bill,
know.
so
I
what you
still don't
think?
think so.
What's your best era, bro?
My
Out the
best era.
four, out
Oh,
the out of futuristic, the trap era, the snap era, and the crunk
yeah.
era.
We ain't putting
We ain't
backpack.
gonna put the backpack because that's
Oh,
too broad.
trap music, hands down. Trap music gave me
Trap.
I trap music trap music did it for me, and I don't even know why. When I first heard that Boosie, Big Dog, because we're gonna put Boosie in there too. Big Dog, Boosie, you don't know my strut, man. I was like,
Oh, I forgot about
I
that.
don't put
Boosie,
Boosie in my
he like
trap.
he Louisiana trap. I mean, he Baton Rouge trap. Gotta be.
Yeah. I guess
I
trap to
I
me
don't
is
see
kind of hustle
Boosie as
music. I guess
I
I
don't
feel
see
like.
Boosie as
Nigga Biff said Louisiana trap.
that's what I
Baton
said.
Rouge trap.
I,
That's a whole different
Nigga,
sound.
you allow me when
and
he
shit and
got
shit
Hey,
and
they
he
did
don't
have that young sound.
and they don't and trap don't even need Boosie to win this argument. I don't think.
Yeah, but I'm saying that's what did it for me. Boosie and then Jeezy. When I heard Jeezy and Boosie, man, you couldn't tell me nothing.
better
You
believe
couldn't,
it.
you
Better
Oh,
couldn't tell me
believe it.
nothing.
Bro,
Telling
to start
Them
to,
beats,
to
bro.
say
Them.
trap music your favorite and start it off with Boosie is
That's
dumb.
crazy. That's
oh, but
crazy,
that
bro.
go back to what we saying though.
them Bills boys tripping today.
Hey, that go back to what we
Hey, I
saying
like
though.
People Rich Dick together,
Hold up,
bro, but
hold up,
don't mention Travis Porter and Rich the Kid.
Man, but
hold up,
I don't like them. I mean, not to say I
hold
don't
up.
like. We on another subject. Go
When
ahead,
I
Bill.
think
My bad.
about myself and what influenced
Nigga
me,
said myself.
Mm-hmm.
when I think about me
That
and
nigga trying.
myself,
That nigga sound like his big brother, man. That crazy.
hey,
To
bro,
me, bro, you talking? I know it's to you. I'm speaking for Eric.
nigga, I'm speaking for
Hey,
Eric,
But all
Philip,
out for me.
Dumaine, Jupiter,
hey,
all of
that
that.
Nigga,
nigga
you ain't
really,
no
hey,
you ain't no
basically, hey,
narrator.
bro, hey, look, when Billy will be like, to me, he basically saying, I don't give a fuck what none of y'all niggas think.
Nigga saying that shit in so many in the nicest way possible. Man.
Hey, you know,
That nigga capitalized to me. I'm like, damn, bro.
to me, hey, no, bro, you know where I get that from, bro? You know, I was thinking about, because this is a whole sidebar conversation. I was thinking about y'all niggas, and when I talk to somebody else, I talk to them differently than when I'm talking with y'all niggas. Nigga, I have to be very mindful of what the fuck I say when I'm talking around y'all. Nigga, I done been roasted by y'all niggas so much for saying regular ass shit, boy. Like,
Boy
Man,
got PTSD.
right.
My bad, Bill.
So you gotta say to me when I'm talking about y'all niggas, cause nigga be like, boy, don't nobody give a fuck. Shut your ass up.
Boy, Monday morning at 10 a.m. He be like, me too, me too.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I want to roast the hell out there every time I down play back music because you in a Puerto Rican shot with no.
I nigga Jim Jones
Hey,
had Poppy in every other song.
nigga in here in a Chinatown talking about y'all play black music.
That nigga talking about he in New York. That's a motherfucking melting pot.
Man, forget y'all, man. Trap music for me, bro, all day long.
Trap
I
music.
take trap. One of my favorite rappers, Tip. Trap music. Like
That's
his
my
impact
all-time
alone,
favorite.
like what? Come
Yeah.
on, man. I don't know how you get Boosie before Tip, but Boosie for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, people used to really argue that Boosie was better than Wayne. That used to be and I never could understand that argument. But now that
It
I'm
is a
older, I
real
actually
subject.
can.
That's a real
I actually
topic for
can. I
niggas.
actually can understand
But
that.
listen, but see, that goes back to the shit what we was just talking about, with New York and all that type of shit. Nigga, it's niggas in motherfucking Louisiana and Mississippi who think Boosie
Right.
is
Better than
bigger
Jay-Z.
and better than
The
T.I.
T and Lil
Jay-Z.
Wayne,
Them A&R
Yeah,
yeah,
like,
that was a
songs.
real thing at one
yeah.
time. I remember I was arguing with one nigga. I was like, "Bro, are you on crack?" He was like, "I'm telling you, bro, Boosie is better than Lil Wayne." I was like,
So
"Bro,
just
hey."
imagine how a nigga in New York feel about Big L. You know what I'm saying? Or feel about the Jada Kiss. You know what I'm saying? Or Lloyd Banks. Like,
Prodigy.
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying? Prodigy, like Cassidy. Like it's niggas in that Mob Deep. It's niggas in that world that like motherfuckers, when you talk about them niggas, come on, man.
Just
Nah, I mean,
you know what's crazy? Just
them niggas we be on the
imagine how
game
we
with,
feel about
Smooth?
Travis Porter.
You know them niggas that we be on the game with, Smooth?
Mm-hmm.
I be saying like Max being tuned and shit. Them
Yeah.
niggas from New York and all that shit. They be nigga be like talking about nigga y'all listen to Wayne. Nigga, they be talking about like other people like how people you just said, just because it's a different. That's why I told you I understood what you were saying. I wasn't trying to be biased, but I just wanted to know. But them niggas think like the world of like Jada Kiss and shit.
Right. Oh yeah, for sure. For sure.
What?
Oh yeah. What's the name of that group? What's the name of the group?
Locks,
Locks.
Locks. Man, come on, man. Man, come on, man. Like I don't think I ever really listened to the Locks For real, for real.
Yeah.
But when if motherfuckers put them on the list, nigga,
They
the
must be
lock's
there.
gonna be up there.
Bro, think
They
about
did a
Styles P.
think about that
versus.
versus. There you go.
They did a versus
Man,
Madison Square
hey,
Garden.
and I'm gonna tell you something. That versus showed me some. I just off the rip, I just thought Dipset was gonna win. I just thought I knew they was gonna look flyer to them. I knew the production was better. I just thought they had better songs. It it's when
Hey,
it
you
but
know why? You know why, Willie O? Because that goes back to the point. Because that appealed to us in the South. That appealed to us in the South. But when them niggas got mashed up,
man.
Oh well.
Hey, but no way. I
Hey,
can't even. I can't even put that
Slaughterhouse.
on. I can't put that on the South though. I think them niggas took it so light because they were like, "Nigga, we Dipset them." Them niggas took it at
But I
motherfuckers
mean, that's
like.
still because they got a bigger reach. They had a bigger reach.
I
That's a
think New York
fact.
too. I think niggas like I don't know,
I mean, yeah, no, I'm
but they
not.
took it too
I'm
late.
not disagreeing
That's
with
why
that.
they want to rematch it.
I'm
You
not
ain't finna.
disagreeing with that.
Dipset to me, see the locks
But that
didn't
boy
just
Jadakiss
kind of
said,
speaking.
"Boy,
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. We can start talking about verse because I thought after that Jeezy and Gucci, I just like this shit ain't real. And I'm not talking about them boys made up for each other. I'm just talking about like the lack of
all
music,
the opinion, people opinion, yeah."
and the lack of music Jeezy played. So I was just like, yeah, that
Yeah,
was
he
dumb.
ain't have to. He ain't
but
have
but
to.
but but to my point, I think
Yes,
for
he
me,
did. He did.
I'll pick trap too. I'll pick trap. I think
Trap.
that's the best era, and I think I mean I just remember where I was when I heard Jeezy. And I remember, well, I don't really remember where I was when I heard T.I., like a specific moment. I think the first T.I. song I heard was Let's Get Away. Honestly, that was like the first tip song I heard. Um,
Damn, that ain't good.
I think that was trap music. I heard I'm Serious later.
Yeah, I heard I'm serious. I seen I'm serious first. I seen him on TV, and I didn't know who he was though. I just seen him on
That
TV
nigga
with the
said
I'm
that
serious.
trap music ain't good. Like that ain't his second album.
No, I'm talking about. You said let's get away.
Yeah, that was 24's Let's Get Away. But I heard 24's, but Let's Get Away was like when I was like, oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
No,
like
I'm
okay.
He was
saying
kind
like
of catch. That's when he was
I
catching
think
flame.
I'm not saying that song wasn't
people
good. I'm
treat
just saying like if
I'm
you
serious
try,
like it's a mixtape though.
Yeah, yeah.
I
Because
think
it did. I
so.
don't think it really did nothing. It was because I do remember
He was
seeing
in
him on
between
TV.
labels and shit.
Yeah, I remember seeing him on TV. I only seen him one
I
time.
heard
I
him with
seen that video
Bone
one
Crusher.
time.
I heard him with Bone Crusher.
Yeah, yeah. And when I seen him on Bone Crusher, I was like, man, this dude looked familiar. I just couldn't remember where I seen him from. But I seen him from the I'm Serious video.
Mhm.
And I didn't start really paying attention to him until the trap music, because like my cousin, like we used to go to Van Cleve and they had the album. I was like, man, this nigga is tight. Like, who
Mm.
is this nigga? You know what I'm saying? And that's when they was
Yeah.
like, T. That's when I didn't know his name. I heard him, seen him a few times, but I didn't know his name until my cousins
Yeah.
was jamming trap
Hey
music.
man,
Yeah, I think my
discovering
introduction
tip and Van Cleef is
diabolical.
crazy
Man,
work.
that's
That's
how I
crazy.
discovered him in Van Cleve for
And
real.
Yeah. But I would say Jeezy was my introduction to like trap music. That was my introduction. That's to even like piggyback off of that, they always arguing who came up with trap music. I say Jeezy.
I say Ti.
I I say
I
Jeezy
said,
came
I
up
yeah.
always
with it.
said Jesus too.
You say Jeezy?
Ti.
I always said Jesus made trap
But
music.
are y'all talking about the sound? Because like you gotta think
I always
That's what I'm
talk
like
about
saying.
he
I
had an
think
album called Trap Music
yeah,
at
but
Ti.
but listen though, all right. So if we go based off of that point, we can stay here for a
There's a
minute.
song called trap
So
music.
so listen, so if we going based off of that, to me that's like, well, shit, trap music that was already around. He just started saying the word on for the public to know. But
Right.
trap music, he didn't come up with the word trap music. Like that was already around. I
I
heard a
never
nigga,
I never heard it until Ti
yeah,
said it.
I heard a song. I heard a nigga like playing some shit like in 1996 talking about the word trap.
No,
I,
I'd
I
listen.
Will Smith. That's
I
cap. That's
heard the
cap. That's
word
cap. That's
No,
trap
cap.
because
I just
I've
heard it the
heard the
other
word
day. I'm
trap, but
being
I've never
serious.
heard nobody
No,
coin the
okay. The
phrase
other day
trap music
I'm talking
until Ti put
1996.
those two terms together. That's all. That's what I'm
But
saying.
I'm not disagreeing with the term. All I'm saying is the term was already out there. He just put it
Yeah.
on wax. But
Mm-hmm.
when you talk about trap music, when I think about a sound, I don't think about T.I. before I think about Jeezy.
Yeah.
Shawty, really?
When I say
But I'll say it was tip.
I would say T.I. brought it in and it became something else.
Man,
It
hell
became
no.
a thing.
I
That's
disagree.
why the way I see
I
it.
disagree wholeheartedly.
Man, Danielson can
That's
whoop Mr. Miyagi. I think so. But I'm saying if T.I. didn't coin it and like gave motherfuckers alley a
You
lane,
can't. But how can you?
he put it in the air.
But that's what I'm saying though. I don't think you like nigga. Atlanta
he
is a
coined it before
place.
them niggas got hot.
But listen, Atlanta is a
Oh, they
place where
Christopher
like
Columbus, nigga.
Atlanta's a place where like niggas always coming up with something like the dab or the word trim or cap. Like they always doing that. But just because you came up, you start saying it first, it's some niggas in the hood already saying the shit.
But I think they just was saying we in the trap. This is the trap. This is like I've heard that, but when somebody was like trap, when you say trap music, that's like a thing. Like now you making it a genre. Like
Right.
nobody. I, I'm just speaking. I don't think. I think Ti is he planted the flag. Now I think he outgrew it because Ti he's like he became a movie star. He was on commercials. It was like he's bigger than that. But I think that if you want to start like the origin, he planted the flag and then it later developed its own sound. That's when I think you got people like Shawty Red. Then with Jeezy and it evolved. It evolved to something that's just much bigger than where it began.
So,
But I think Ti was the one who started
okay,
it.
let's say you right on that. Say he planted the flag. Let's say he did that. Cool. But the nigga that made that flag famous was G. I ain't gonna count it.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, for sure. It ain't no doubt about
He
it.
didn't
They
plant
took
that.
it and they made it bigger and better to
You know what I'm
me.
saying? So I mean, even if you agree to disagree, I mean, because like you said, the nigga Ti probably did outgrow it or whatever. But when Jesus came out with that thug motivation 1-on-1,
Yeah, that was a thing. Yeah.
I would.
Yeah, I
I
agree
kind
with
of
you.
feel like. Ti didn't even really know what he was doing until
And that
like.
and that may be that may
I know
be
what
a
you're saying.
thing too. That may be a
I ain't gonna
thing
say he don't know
too.
what he was doing. I just think I think it's kind of like Lil Wayne when he did the bling bling shit. It was like oh shit, I'm going with it now. Even with
And it evolved.
yeah, and Jeezy probably took off with it. Even with what's your boy name, bitch? That nigga. What's his
Too
name?
Too
short.
short.
Too
Like,
short,
I was just fucking around, and that bitch like, oh shit,
just blew up.
right? So
Yeah, I
but
kind of feel like that's what I kind of feel like. Ti was
Yeah.
just
Now that's fair.
he was just
I don't think so.
like
I think that's
that's
fair.
what they say in the hood. They this the trap, this
right,
trap
that's what I'm
music.
saying. Like that's
You
what
know
I'm
what I'm
saying.
saying?
I
No,
believe
he's
that.
he
That's
he
why I said
stood
even if he started it,
he didn't say it plain he didn't say it plainly though.
No, for
He kind of
sure. No, no,
he
no,
for
no.
sure tried to
Yeah.
made you he painted the picture for you.
That's a
I
classic
think
album.
it's
that's how I'm
like
gonna put it though. I'm gonna put it like this: you gonna disagree. You are going to disagree. Niggas were doing behind the back passes before Magic Johnson, but
Right.
it's just magic. It's just magic. You know what I'm saying?
I can see that.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, we call that bitch Kobe fadeaway. We call that bitch Kobe fadeaway.
Yeah.
And niggas were doing that shit way before Kobe. Jordan.
Niggas,
I mean,
niggas
yeah,
done.
but niggas was doing it before. Yeah, niggas been doing like behind the back passes, but man, wasn't nobody doing it like Magic though. He was doing it with style and finesse. Like if you look at
I'm
them
not
tapes, bro, like
okay,
it's a different type of behind the
but
back.
that's
It's
what I'm trying to
it's
tell
like
you.
no looking and it's
That's what he's saying.
yeah
I'm saying,
you agreeing with him.
yeah,
Nigga arguing and not even realizing he
they did
agreeing.
behind the back passes, but Jesus shit, he spent twice, then did it. So I don't know. He made it.
Yeah. I don't think none of us really disagreeing because I think Jesus like I am the trap. I feel that, but I just don't like. I kind of dislike. I got a sour taste in my mouth when niggas don't give Tip no credit for it. You feel me?
that man should be
That's all
rap
I'm saying.
royalty.
That's fair
That
though.
man should be rap royalty
I don't
right
think that
now.
was. I
No,
don't
that
think.
ain't
Yeah,
that's a different conversation, really, yo.
Yeah, but I'm just
Yeah.
saying because I
Because
feel
he
like people. I
no
feel
Will
like people don't give him his
Tip
credit. To
We
Tip
I
me,
not
mean,
nah
talking
can I
about
say
that
something?
though. We talking about the coin and the turn trap, bro.
yeah.
he
But that's
coined
a
he
part.
coined
That's the
But
part of the thing,
to your
though. They
point,
don't
to
give him his credit for
your
him
point,
for
to
no
what he did.
wait for rap with royalty Tip him coining the phrase don't really help his case in that situation. I don't think because what he done over that. But just like coming up with trap, yeah, he did it. He said trap, but niggas took it to a different level and really painted the trap better. Cause Tip, I don't think a nigga like Tip before them niggas got on, he was hovering over it. But after like he started moving up, getting
That's what. So
Care
the
that's
about
what
first
I'm.
that,
rapper,
man.
the first rapper with a car deal or some shit like that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
He was telling niggas, "Hey man, fuck the trap."
Yeah, yeah.
Jeezy stayed interested. Nah,
That's why.
we gonna
That's why I
post
say
up.
he outgrew it. That's why.
Hey,
That's why. That go back to
dude,
my
that's
point.
why I
He
just
definitely
about to say
outgrew it.
before you keep on talking, I was like, bro, that ain't our fault. Tip did it. Tip left that shit.
Yeah, yeah.
He didn't.
I
And,
give.
and look, and then when he seen like what niggas was like, oh, this
Oh, he
no,
like,
no,
I'm
no,
going back.
this
I'm getting
not.
back to the trap shit. Yeah, he did say that. Yeah, that's why he
Mm.
came out with Ti versus Tip. Ti
Tr-
I
versus
think that started
No, no,
because
hell no,
Gucci
hell
Man
no.
had
Ti
said
Versus
versus
something.
TIP
He
ain't
not
hit.
trap
Ti
at
versus
all.
but Trouble Man. That's when
But
he tried to go back to that.
Trap back
bro,
jumping was the
that's
one.
trap back jumping. But look though, this is all post prison sentence, bro. I don't blame him for that. But
Right.
prior prison sentence, he wasn't studying trap for real.
Oh, no count. But that's what I'm
I
trying to
think
tell
that was
you. I don't
his.
think that was his. That's his.
I think that was his mistake trying to go back to his day ones.
He my Ludacris Big Sean shit when it comes to the trap shit. But
Right.
I be saying Ludacris and Big Sean don't get respect based off their fault. Niggas, niggas don't respect their pen because of what they choose to do with their pen.
Okay, so I got
I
another
never
way.
tell you which one I wanted, Smooth.
Nigga, let's move on. I was just my bad, Dink. I haven't got, bro. My bad.
Go ahead, Dink.
I mean,
What you said, smooth.
That boy, hey, that's how them podcasts be ending right now. I didn't even ready to get my point on. They
But for
skipped
commercial,
me.
come on. Duke.
hey, credit rolling and shit. Nah, just a quick point. I honestly think Snap was the best shit ever. That's just me.
I mean, I ain't gonna disagree
I
with
can
that.
see that
I
for
can't
you.
disagree with that.
That's just me.
To me, not to you. To me.
I think, but the reason I think that is because if I listen to if y'all talk about all the eras, what was the four? It was futuristic, crunk, trap. I think between trap and snap, both of them boys had the longest run.
Hmm.
I think both of them boys had the longest run. And I believe, but the difference between trap and snap, I believe snap, I don't know the word, is it transported or transferred over to the creations of the Soldier Boys and shit. So that's why I think the snap shit. I don't think trap created nobody else. I'm just being honest. I think it was trap, and then then you can rap. I think trap. I think snap created uh created created the Soldier Boy. I just believe like trap. Like y'all can give me two names with trap, two big names. That's the Jeezy Ti. I believe the snap gave us an era of a bunch of people. We had the franchise boy. We had them boy. I forgot the other boy's name.
You had a bunch of little niggas. You had a bunch of little
You,
insanities. I see what you're
Yeah,
saying. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Insanity.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
you also had
And
folk.
then that
You also
also
had.
gave us one of the top beefs we ever had. I mean, not word for word, but not bar for bar between the two. But Ti and Shorty Low, that was a good little beef we got out of that shit. Shoot, then we even got that remix out that beef from that nigga. Then that's when we had the crank.
Mm-hmm.
So Stanky Legs, it was the beginning of that snap was the beginning of our generation of having dances.
Okay.
Like old school, they used to have the bump, the jump, all that extra shit. We ain't had it, but then when they came out with the snap, what everybody could do, I think that transitioned to everything. Because if you look at the dances now, even now with the TikToks, it's still some type of lean
Right.
rock rhythm.
Right.
That's why I'm going with the snap. And plus, that's when them Dickie suits and shit was about. Yes, sir. Big ass Dickie suits. So yeah, I'm going with that bitch.
I fuck with
Okay.
it.
So I got another way of looking at this from an era standpoint, and I think this would kind of help you out too, Dink.
Talk to
All
me.
right, so we're gonna go with these four eras, and I don't really think we're gonna be able to speak to the first one. but I'm gonna say it anyway. The golden age, the 2000s, the blog era, and the streaming era. So that helps. That helps.
That makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
That's a good way of breaking it up.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna be biased.
Dang.
And I think that's
That'd
these
be good.
breaking it down like that is way harder.
But for somebody that don't know the golden age for the fans, like just well, I don't say the
I
fans.
mean, I think that would be the Tupacs.
Yeah.
That'd be the Snoop
Yeah,
Dogg.
see,
That'd be the
I caught
Biggie.
the tail end of that.
You know what I'm saying?
I was like, I was old
Golden
enough
era,
to
man.
remember that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
NWA. You know what I'm saying?
that was like when Snoop came, bro. I remember being like maybe 6 or 7 years old. It's where I remember seeing when I seen Snoop Dogg transform from a human to a dog. I was like, oh my goodness, who is this nigga? It was just so mind blowing as a child. I'm talking about like you gotta picture this as a kid
That's like the
who's
first
being
time nigga
introduced to
watched the
rap
Star
to
Wars.
being
That
introduced to rap
was
music.
Bow Wow video.
But see, I had already been
My
exposed
bad,
to
my
that.
bad.
You know what I'm
Nah, you
saying?
right. You wrong. I'm wrong. I'm wrong. Because that was another video, but Bow Wow turned into a dog in
It
his
was
video.
fuck Snoop Dogg. He was going in.
Yeah, Snoop Dogg did his shift too.
Yeah, my
And man,
bad, my
hey,
bad.
Snoop was a big deal when I was a child. He was a big deal for real. Like, and I can honestly say, as a child, I know a lot of people maybe put Pac above, but at that particular time, from what I remember, Snoop was everything. Like, he was the biggest. Like,
Right, right.
he was the biggest.
Let's focus on the eras though. Let's focus on the eras. So out of those four eras, you know what I'm saying? What you think?
Man, I probably, I, I probably, oh man, I probably had to go back to that era then. I guess the golden age, only because it was my introduction to rap. It was, being
It was your
introduced to
moment.
Snoop Dogg and
It was
Okay.
your moment in time.
yeah, Tupac. That was the niggas with the bandana. I was like, man, this nigga is cool. You know what I mean? Like it was just the introduction of it all.
This
Like,
is
Hey,
really hard. This is really
hey,
hard.
and while you playing, that whole era is still like infused in the world today.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why you playing like niggas still wear gold? Niggas I ain't gonna talk about niggas jewelry because I don't really agree with how that.
And Master P in that era too.
mhm,
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
that's
Master
fair.
P.
And
That's
Cash
definitely
Money a little bit,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
Cash Money.
99, 2000, yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
Yep.
So they was
yeah.
out
So,
before then.
so I
What
Yeah,
you
I
think
got,
definitely
Bill?
gotta go with that
Because
era.
I know you got to go at 11:30. So
yeah,
what's yours?
I think Forest era,
You got the golden age, 2000, the blog era, and the streaming era.
the blog era. Who's considered the blog era?
That'll be everybody,
Like
we grew up
maybe like
with.
Wiz Khalifa, probably
Wiz
like that.
Khalifa, Drake,
Yeah, Currency, he had a
Kendrick,
little piece of
yeah,
that.
Yeah, I got to go with the blog era, man. The
J.
blog
That was a
era.
sweet
Cole.
era. That
Yeah,
was a
because
sweet era.
the blog era has so much in it. Like the blog era has, I mean, and of course the golden age too, and the 2000s also, but and the streaming era is like a remnants of the blog era. But the like blog era for me is what your introduction was to the golden age, Willio. It's like, man, when you heard, I remember hearing whose line is it anyway? You been the days. Like when I heard Drake for the first time, I was like,
Uptown.
Uptown, him and Lil Wayne. The swag got super stupid. Something I got Market Boy. Like that was different, bro. And Lil Wayne, Drake, you got. I think about J Cole, and even it's just different moments in time. I remember being at hearing J Cole, and that was like the soundtrack to my life at the time. And then I remember Drake dropping "Take Care." That was the soundtrack to my life at the time. So you got these different moments, and even I would even say "Watch the Throne" came out there, which is one of my favorite albums all time. So you think about all them albums that happened during that moment, it's like, dang, I gotta give it to that era, man, the blog era. So that's easy for me.
Okay, okay. All right, just to reel you back in, so we switched it up. So we talking about now, this is an even harder way to decide which era. Because I think our era was what we were talking about is more about the South. So now
Mhm.
We talking about the golden age, the 2000s, the blog era, and the streaming era. But why you thinking? Get your shit off.
I think that first off, let me just go with this. I think it's tough because like when T Wills and Bill, when everybody was saying their experiences, and that's gonna make it kind of biased. So I'm trying to think of it as
Objectively.
yeah, you see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because of course in college, when you're in college, it's like you got a better ear, you experience shit. So then this come out, and then like, oh shit.
That's a good point, Dean.
You see what I'm saying? So I'm trying
super valid.
Yep.
bias. Give me the era. You got golden age. You got the 2000s.
The blog era and the streaming era.
Boy, I ain't gonna lie. I'm going through 2000.
I'm going with the 2000s too.
I out of all these rappers y'all said, I mean, you got your Drakes, and I love the new Lil Wayne, but Lil Wayne go into the 2000s and the vlog too. So I get best of both worlds. So anyway,
I would consider him more 2000 though.
Yeah. I mean, you can. It just depends which era of Wayne did you get to, because he really had a breakout 09 too.
That's the blogging era.
That's what I'm saying. So he in both of them.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I say I get both of them work. But that 2000, all the rappers we done named,
Ludacris,
all them niggas. The main nigga though, that main nigga, which is Jay-Z, but the main nigga, it has never been nobody that wanted to be like this nigga as much as the whole world wanted to be, if I'm saying it right. This ain't nobody else wanting to be like 50 Cent. No other rapper has wanted to be like 50 Cent. Like I don't know how to say that shit, but you know what I'm saying.
I know what you're saying.
You don't have kids. I've never seen kids like, oh, I want to be Drake. They're not like Drake. Or want to do what Drake do, but I have never seen like, oh, niggas wanted to be 50.
That was a real thing.
I was one of them.
I was one of them. Now I'm gonna say he influenced me a lot to be lifting. Like that
bro.
Wife beaters.
Yeah,
moments.
I would say that for sure.
Jump out in a bulletproof suit jacket. I'll be like, I just think that era, just him alone, and then you also got the Waynes and the Jay-Z's too. So
then you got Eminem who was in there.
Ja Rule.
Like that 2000, bro.
Mm-hmm. You got from the South, you got Ludacris, you got Jeezy, you got T.I.
You got P. Diddy. No matter what they say now, I mean,
yeah, he had a.
I'll put Diddy in that golden age. I put Diddy in the golden age.
Talking about his rap. That's my bad. So let me speak up. My bad.
Yeah, because that's you would include Mace. You would include Mace in the golden age.
So my bad. So when I said P. Diddy in them, I'm talking about the clothing line. That it was all that.
Oh,
let's not. No.
Yeah,
let's not murk the water.
Well,
yeah. What you got?
Just wrapped in. Well, I'm going with the 2000. That shit was just crazy.
Yeah. I respect that.
What that T.I.?
He kind of falling down. He falling there for sure. Yeah.
He demonstrate the blog here. That's a tough one. It's between the two. Damn, I'm trying to think. Shit. Yeah, I said Hove in the 2000s.
Yeah, it's a way harder conversation than the other conversation.
Yeah.
I think this was actually easy.
I actually forgot all about all them DJ drama mixtapes and stuff like that. That's like a whole thing too. You know what I'm saying? That whole era.
But I don't know, because it's like the block era made hip hop.
That's Jeezy. Oh,
it's what it is.
They got that Debo Cup on Friday.
and he got red chain on. They got the Debo Cup red chain on.
Hey man, I know Dirty Sprite in my cup, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
but shit, I gotta go with
Debo woke up and smelled the straw.
Smell the straw. I didn't drunk it.
Went back to sleep.
Hey, you know the niggas on the football team when they smell it, they say, man.
Damn,
That nigga smells with athlete foot and got back to it.
Damn, Debo.
Style of my D.
That's
Style
another.
of
That's
my
another. That's another great topic too. Movies.
classic
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
movies. Yeah.
But
That
what you
nigga
think,
Debo.
too? What's your answer is?
I don't.
I think to me,
I might.
I'll be more confused about your answer because I think you love your favorite rapper is Tip and Drake, so it's gonna be funny to see like which one you choose.
Hey, be honest. Before you pick
I,
two, I already got what I think he gonna pick. Y'all three have what y'all think he gonna pick, and I think I'm gonna be right. Be honest after
all
you say
right.
it.
So between the 2000
Blog era.
blog era,
Mm-hmm.
Damn, so nobody going with the streaming to Smooth.
I like,
hey,
and
but shit. But
I
look
actually
though.
enjoy the streaming era though.
But
I
a,
really
but
like
a,
this era.
I think I might go blog though, because that's when niggas was like
I knew it was what my dog
polarizing
was
it.
picking. I knew it.
And because mind you, a nigga like damn, the nigga, all right, cool. I didn't walk off. But a nigga like another nigga in my top 10 favorite niggas to listen to, Mouse Button.
I'm
He
listening.
called he called his era the blog era.
Mm.
He came out 2003. And this a nigga that solidified mixtapes, rap, da da da. And that's like the backpack age, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Kanye
What
was air shit. Like, I think the block, I gotta roll with it. Cause like then them niggas made hip hop even more big, like
Kanye?
larger than life.
Kanye is fucking 2000s. He
So
came
Joe
out on
Budden.
three.
Yeah, that's
Same Joe.
definitely
What year
2000.
Joe Budden came out?
I mean, but
He
you
said
can't.
he the blogger.
Yeah, no, I agree with that because Joe he came out like Pump It Up is like was 2001 2003, but that his mixtape run was like later on. If I, if I don't know his mixtape run, but I would say that was like later on. But if Joe Budden considered himself the blog era, I mean that might be because of his mixtape run. But he came out in the 2000s. That nigga was on Def Jam Vendetta.
But I think that's kind
Man,
of.
yeah,
I
and
think.
that was an
I think
ill
he was.
game,
I
bro.
think he.
I
Why you
don't
still
think he's
taking?
like.
Why you
I
still
don't think
taking
that's
so
his
long to
run
get
though.
to
You
2000?
That's
feel
what I'm
me?
saying. That's what I'm saying. I agree. I agree though. I agree. But
I
yeah,
think.
I got the 2000s. I got the 2000s. When you talk about Jay-Z, when you talk about Jeezy, you talk
Right.
about Tip, you talk about who else? 50 Cent, like
Ooh, Dipset.
yeah,
You got a lot going on in that
yeah,
era.
like some of
Yeah,
the
I think
Got
it
a
best.
lot
really
going
it
on.
depends on if you put Hove in the golden age
No,
of
he's
the.
not in the golden age. He's not in the golden age. He
He
came out.
was there. He was there, but he just wasn't thriving like that. I would say.
Yeah, hell no. That
Cause
was
in '96, he that like you gotta think Reasonable Doubt came out in '96. That was like right after Big, and you know what I'm saying. He was there. You know, it's like you know what's funny about Jay-Z? He's always there. You know, it's like
that's
LeBron,
a
bro.
great
he's
point. That's a great
always
point.
there.
I
That's a
don't think
great
he. I
He's
don't
point.
think.
always
I don't think
there.
LeBron comparison is that, but I feel
Why you say that?
Oh no, he's not LeBron. He's Kobe. Jay-Z is more Kobe than LeBron for sure.
You talking
He's
about
there
long?
in
What y'all
every
talking
he's
about?
more
era.
Kobe than
Every day? What
LeBron,
y'all
but I
talking?
don't think he Kobe either.
Huh?
I know this is another subject, but hold on. I'm just talking about a nigga that's just always there. LeBron is always there.
No, no.
Got 6 years.
LeBron ain't just always there. LeBron is always at the top. Always at the top.
Oh,
Kobe,
okay. That's all right.
yeah,
Always.
I thought we just talking about the
Kobe is always there, but he ain't been the top nigga every year.
Yeah.
That ain't,
LeBron always there. Kobe,
huh?
Kobe ain't playing no.
Kobe in the top of a lot of year, bro.
Bro, Kobe.
But it's a different conversation though.
Yeah. Go back.
I
We
Go
ain't
mean,
back.
gotta
but
go
shit,
though.
this the end of the conversation, but we can run into this. We can run into this. I think Kobe to me, Kobe has not always been the best player in the NBA. Soon as he got rid of him and Shaq wasn't on the same team, nigga, it's been
Mm-hmm.
LeBron. It's been LeBron shit the whole time.
Hell no.
You could you could
Who
disagree.
y'all fit? Who y'all? And who just? Oh, Dink.
You could
Oh, that nigga,
disagree.
That
nigga.
nigga Dick ain't like what he heard.
I mean, that's true though. I mean, I'm a
I
Kobe
don't think.
fan,
I don't
but
think it's true.
it is true, bro. If you go look at a
Damn,
statistic.
to make somebody get Dink back on, so I go.
Oh, he probably
So
gonna
it,
get back on. He just
Yeah,
being
he
funny.
gonna hop back on.
yeah, he being funny, but damn, I'm finna miss my. He finna fuck up my whole point. But
Yeah,
shit,
but
I don't
I
think
don't think I don't. And even if I'm wrong, even if you think I'm wrong in that, LeBron has been more dominant than Kobe was. Is that fair?
like for more years. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, yeah. If you want to say that, let's be honest about that. He's been more
Look
dominant.
at
Hey, bro. Hey, look. If we look. Hey, that's one thing we ain't about to do. Let's keep it to the music, bro. 'Cause that, you know,
wait, nah. Cause all right, cool. Cause since we talk about music and ball, you
Yeah,
know that shit so synonymous. Um, what y'all
Drake
favorite
is
rapper song with the Kobe Bryant song, right?
Lil Wayne.
When he out
Two
of
four on my
interviews,
shirt.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No,
He's the
not
greatest
not
on the
even the
court. I'm
bars.
the greatest on the virtual.
Bars hard. He killed that. Not even the bars. The interviews.
the ad lib, the interviews, not ad libs, but the cut
What you know what
whatever.
I'm saying? What year they came out?
09 or 10. 10 what? Oh nine
Or
10 11.
11.
Oh nine 10 or 11. Oh nine 10 11.
Mm-hmm.
And
He was at
who
first,
else
so
was
it
on
had
the
to be
interview?
10 or 11.
All right, cool. Who else was on the interview saying
You already know what you. I'm not. Come on, bro. That's what
Bron
I'm
said
saying.
it?
Bronte said Kobe Bryant the best player in this
But
league.
shit, that probably the last day he thought Kobe was better than him though. But
Hey, but it was in that.
Kobe had a run though.
Yeah, yeah, but that don't take away from the point of him like not being him and Jay-Z being synonymous because when Kobe got in the league, he wasn't the best player in the league, but he was there. Niggas knew who he was. That's kind of like
No.
You know,
Kobe was the best. He was the best player. Still, he was better than Bron.
huh?
hold on. You talking about when Kobe first got there?
Yeah,
When he first got him in.
he came in
No,
the
he
league in
took.
'96 too.
Oh, I think it's about Bron. My bad. I
You
jumped the
thought he was
gun.
talking
My
about when
bad.
LeBron got there. Was
My
it?
bad. I jumped the gun. That's my fault. I jumped the gun.
Yeah, so you got '96 to 2003 for LeBron. Kobe wasn't the best player then. From '96 to 2003, he wasn't the best player. Him and Shaq was on the same team. Nobody's going to give Kobe that. Kobe and no, Kobe probably wasn't even considered being better than AI at one point. So and then
Nah,
before 2000, we know he wasn't considered the best. So that's 7 years right there. Kobe wasn't the best player in the league.
nah. I think they give it the best player. They'll never give it to Shaq. They say the most dominant. That's why that thing.
No,
That's
but I'm
why.
just saying, bro. Like, bro, y'all,
All right, cool. Let's roll. Let's roll.
come
Let's roll.
I
on,
Let's roll.
bro.
knew
Let's
it
You
was
roll.
know,
I got you.
you.
I
you
got you,
know
gang. I
them
got you,
two
gang.
niggas. Like when
I
Shaq
got
was
you,
on the
gang.
team, they tried to little boy Kobe.
That nigga,
That's just what it
I
was.
feel you.
that nigga Shaq said, yeah, I don't know if y'all remember Penny Hardaway, Anthony Hardaway. He said that nigga was ready when he first came out there. But he got hurt. He said, well, Kobe. He said Kobe. He was comparing Kobe game to Penny Hardaway game. When they first met.
Right.
He said Kobe basically wasn't nowhere near where Penny was. He said Penny but he just got hurt basically. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Sidebar.
Penny older than Shaq, right?
I don't
And
know.
Shaq.
I don't know.
No, he
Yeah,
is.
Came out
yeah.
the
And
But
Shaq
let's
older.
get
about
back.
Shaq
Let's get
80.
back to
older
it
than
though. So
Kobe.
you got 7 years where Kobe won that nigga. All right. So you give LeBron. You say LeBron came out 2003. Shit. When did he go to his first finals? Like
2000.
2005.
I think that's we talking about team ball though.
You talking about what?
We talking about team ball.
You talking about a nigga that went to the Eastern Conference? A nigga that was in the Eastern Conference.
Bro, but the best player went to the finals.
Kobe had 3. Like, what are we talking about? If that's the case, then and
But, but, but,
no, he
but,
didn't. No,
but,
he didn't. No, no, he
but he
didn't.
was on the team with Shaq.
No,
So
no. He didn't go 05. That had to be the Miami Heat. That had to be Wade and Shaq, right? I think he went in 06.
I'm not even gonna get into all of that.
And
All I'm
that's
Yeah,
saying
yeah. I'm
is
saying I ain't trying to get
all
into
I'm
it
saying
either,
is
bro.
nigga,
we
like
had the
it's
argument. Now we ain't
but it's
talking about that.
Hell
synonymous,
nah,
like bro,
nigga.
it's
I ain't trying to.
everybody this is not it's not really even a convo. Like we're Kobe fans, but the reality of it is everybody thinks that LeBron has been better than Kobe for more years. That's the reality of this conversation.
Okay,
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah. Cause I think that's more of a basketball conversation.
that's what I'm
But
saying.
I,
I
but
thought
like,
No, the way this
no,
relates
wait.
to
Once we're comparing it to rap, Drake is LeBron for
right,
sure.
Drake is LeBron and
yeah.
Kobe,
Cause he do more.
he do more and they've been at the top.
The longevity of it.
Yeah.
I don't think
when you
they.
talk
I
about
don't
when
think
you talk
they
about
don't
rap,
disagree with that.
when you talk about rap, Kobe and Jay-Z are comparable to me because when Jay-Z was still at Jay-Z ain't never really been that nigga. You know what I'm saying? He just always been there.
It's
You
always
know what I'm
there.
saying? Because I can go through this whole list. All right, so 1999, Jay-Z was there, but you had Eminem. You had
You can even go
Eminem.
back to '96.
Yeah. It's fucking
We can go
Tupac,
back
Biggie.
there.
You had
He
all
was
them niggas.
there.
What
Hmm
2001, you got 50, 2002, 2003, 50 Cent. I think 2001 and 2000 was DMX. Then in 2003, you got 50 Cent. After 03, 04, that shit shifted to the South. You got Jeezy, you got Ross, you got Tip, you got
He
uh
still find his way to get features on there and stuff like
yeah,
that. He still
he's
be
still
present.
moving. He's
He
still
still be
moving,
present.
but he's not the top nigga. All right, so Lil Wayne, we
Yeah.
fucking missing Lil Wayne,
Yeah.
Ja Rule,
No way. No, that ain't for you.
Nelly. Like, bro, it's a whole bunch of shit going on.
He
Niggas
be
going
right there.
motherfucking platinum, diamond, gold off their first shit, but he's still moving.
Hmm
Everybody know that. Hey, so this is like because it kind of like I'm kind of making it seem like I'm shitting on Kobe, which is crazy, but at the same time I'm not because I'm like, bro, Kobe has been there the whole time, but it's always niggas having one great year. You know what I'm saying? But of course, LeBron had multiple great years. So after what 2006, 2007, I would say those Lil Wayne years. Then you got 2008, 2009. You got the Drakes, you got the Coles, you got Kendricks. All these that's why I compare Jay Z to Kobe because like Jay Z just ain't never really had that moment to shine
hmm
individually, but he just always been there. Now
That's
Kobe had, after Shaq left, Kobe did have some years to shine individually. But at the same time, when LeBron reached his peak, he had to share that light with LeBron every year.
Kobe was on the way
I
out.
wish, I wish, I wish they would have met in the finals. Oh my god,
Right.
Now
that would have been
I don't know about that.
that would have been
I don't know about that too because
boy.
his record playing against Kobe, it was kind of it wasn't that good. But
We talking about one game, a series?
I'm talking about just against.
Well, why you hang
No,
up
no,
the
no, no.
computer?
No.
Huh?
For me,
Why you no to my dink? Why you hang up the computer if you gonna bring up that stat?
No, I hung
oh,
up the
okay. No, wait,
computer.
wait. Now let
I'm
me rock. Let me
tired of
rock.
these motherfucking haters of Kobe Bryant. Like this nigga didn't run the NBA at one point in time. Like you was
No, I
saying that
think
when you told me that he was just there, as in like
You ain't hear the whole point. You ain't hear
no,
the
I
whole
heard your
point.
point. When you told me that he was just there, Jay-Z, what you not realizing about Jay-Z is most of hip hop think that although everybody keeps saying when did Jay-Z have his year? But then again, on the flip side, the majority rules of him thinking he's the best rapper ever. So
Yeah.
that's why that shit I never did understand that shit. Niggas be talking
Kobe,
about these niggas.
Kobe the best player ever to me.
But that's what I'm saying. Niggas ain't never. Y'all can talk about DMX did his shit. Niggas ain't never called DMX the best rapper ever. Niggas talk about Nelly at one point in time. Niggas ain't never called Nelly the best rapper ever. Niggas ain't never called. The only people that been called best rapper ever, undeniably, is either Wayne, Jay Z, Tupac, and some of Biggie's. I've never heard nobody else. And Drake now.
What's the point you
Nas probably fall in
No,
there too.
nah, come on, bro. But anyway,
Some people go hard for
I'm
Nas
saying
like that
though,
though.
these niggas
and
have
some people go hard
when you keep
for Scarface.
Yeah, that's true
yeah,
too.
some goes hard, but not I'm talking about majority though too. I'm
I'm
talking
talking about what I'm saying. No, I was rebelling Willio point.
yeah, but I'm talking about like what majority were nigga damn Tim Duncan. See that shit? Anyway, nigga, not like like you cannot go wrong with them top five people where people been like saying this, and that. Like you even got arguments like some people don't even get Eminem his number one status because of him being white or whatever it is what it is. Kanye because of controversy, whatever. But them five people I mentioned, I say Wayne, Jay Z. So that's
What point you trying to make though, Dane?
is what you saying by them boys being just there is just is incriminating to, or not incriminating, but belittling what they're doing. Saying somebody just there just mean like shit,
No, what? Well, I think
like Roger from freaking Sister.
nah,
I was
but
trying to say that as a compliment
yeah,
more,
yeah,
more. Yeah, I was trying.
you misunderstanding what I mean by like just there.
Statement though.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but I think I was saying it as a compliment versus saying like he was just there. How you saying? I'm not saying it like that. I
Okay,
get what you're saying though. I agree. I agree what you're saying.
okay.
Yeah, yeah.
I was like, man, Kobe just
Yeah,
there.
nah, hell no. I wasn't saying it like that. I wasn't saying it like that. But I was just saying, like, nigga, Kobe's gonna be there. Like in that when you talk about 1 and 2, he gonna be there. And that's what I was saying about Jay-Z. Like, he
Yeah.
just been there. He
There's
been
a lot
there.
of great things going on, and he still managed to show
Right,
up
yeah, yeah,
consistently. You know what I'm
right,
saying? He may have not had that breakout year, but he consistently was
right,
like just either moving up slowly or or just he's just yeah. So to clarify, when I say he was always there, not trying to downplay. I was just saying like it's you may have Nelly who may have sold 10 million
right,
records, but
right,
Jay-Z was there. He had a phenomenal year. He may have dropped Blueprint around that time or
right.
something, and I may be wrong about that. But I'm just saying he had great albums, but he just ain't have his moment to shine. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? On his own. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
And
That's all I was
yeah.
saying. That's all I was saying.
But he still get that moment because it's like undeniably of the masses that he's the greatest rapper ever.
Yeah, and that's
Agreed.
what
Agreed.
and that's what's amazing about it because even though he never had that one big breakout year, he still is being regarded as everybody know what this man do when he get on the mic. You know what I'm
Because you look
saying?
at everything in totality. You know what I'm saying?
That's what
Mm-hmm.
and what you about to say, Smooth, is exactly what I'm saying. Because you can see a nigga like a Nelly or a gimmick rapper,
Right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No.
this
Hell
nigga
no.
still like damn,
Hell
this
no.
nigga always okay. All right, I can take that.
Yeah, no, yeah. That's all I was saying. Yeah, no, that's basically my point. Like, no matter what the fuck everything else going around, Kobe gonna be there, Jay-Z gonna be there.
Consistently
That's
Hey,
crazy.
showing up, showing up.
But
what you
yeah,
say?
I wanted to before Built left. I wanted to see the what was the next subject? What was
I was gonna talk about that Dirk album.
I wanted to see had he had listened to
Right. Yeah, we was trying to get to that. But how you felt about the Dirk
it.
album?
He know that bitch. I know. Did he listen to that bitch?
I
I
don't know.
haven't heard it.
Yeah. Two, you heard the Dirk album?
The sound messed up.
And
Yeah.
I can hear you now. Yeah.
You heard the Dirk album?
yeah, I done listened to a couple songs, probably like
I
three
bet.
times,
Well,
really.
shit, we can have a conversation.
Hey,
Well,
What
listen
you
to it.
think, bro?
huh?
What you think about the album?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
See, I just see. Well, see. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's my Fantastic Four. Going crazy. Have you heard the opportunist? Oh man, that nigga Dirk
Opportunity's
Boy.
crazy.
Dumb,
Opportunity's crazy.
sipping. Yes, crazy. 8 out of 10.
Sipping.
Wow. Wow. I'm gonna have
Sipping
to check
hard
that
too.
out.
Dirk, I'm biased though. I'm gonna tell you I'm
Yeah,
biased.
because I know
Yeah.
you're a big Dirk
I
fan.
love
Right.
the boy Dirk go
I know.
crazy. It's
You was
crazy.
the
I
you
feel
was the
like
only
this.
person I know that liked Dirk like that.
Hold on, that's offensive. But
No,
yeah,
I'm not trying to be funny, and I'm not even trying to be funny. I never heard nobody that was listening. And then you like I said, I'm from the South too, so maybe that has something to do with it. But I never would listen to Dirk, and
I
until
ain't
I
gonna lie
heard.
to you. I was the same way.
What?
My nigga Ashton put me on Dirk. I used to think Dirk like, man. But
Talking
then,
about Kush.
hell no. Y'all don't know Ashton. That nigga Ashton was a hooper. That nigga Ashton, him and Darnell. But shout out to them
Nigga Hoopers
boys.
too, nigga. The fuck.
But yeah, hey bro, it was crazy. Just a sidebar. It used to be me, him, Ashton, Darnell, Fat, and Romeo. Three unathletic niggas, me, Romeo, and Fat, and then them niggas, Darnell and Ashton, used to run the pain. So that's the hooping shit, but that's just some nostalgia shit. But anyway, so then Ashton, he used to put me on. I was like, Dirk, he's great. Even with some of his damn, I forgot my boy mixtape run name. Street.
Wait, Dirk was slapping back at the paint.
Yeah, like he wasn't like what he is now, but I'm saying like my boy Ashton was like, hey man, this
He had
nigga.
a name.
And so then
That's a long run.
uh uh
Yeah, Dirk.
then that nigga let me hear that all up.
That's my favorite Dirk song. that shit make you want to cry, bro. I ain't gonna
Oh,
lie
they're
to
talking
you.
about it's
It's love.
Oh shit,
It's
uh,
all love.
nigga,
Like nigga, but that
nigga.
shit, boy.
Hey, so ever since it's just now,
About to
to
check
be
that out.
honest, and I'm not being. I say I'm being biased with, but I am really am like for real. Like it's a good album. I don't know if it's an 8, but off
That's
top,
it.
I like it because I know I ain't
I
biased.
ain't
I didn't like his last
I
album.
ain't
That's
knocking
how I
I
felt
ain't
like.
knocking the 8, bro.
Yeah,
I ain't knocking the 8, bro.
I didn't like his last album.
that's dope. I'm gonna check him out though, cause
Me neither.
I can kind of understand what you're saying, cause I remember it. Just quick example, I remember when Nipsey album had first dropped, and I told people he got the album of the year, and I'm not just saying that because he's my favorite rapper. I remember I'm just saying it, so I get where you're coming from. The music is really good, and I'm not just saying it because I really rock with him. So I'm gonna check him out though, man. I'm gonna give him a real chance. You know what I'm saying?
And
I'm
I
definitely gonna give him a
and
chance.
because I didn't. Now I didn't like.
Yeah.
I
Nah,
didn't.
but I feel like Dirt, he earned that. He earned like a real spin, especially the situation we done
Mhm.
done. Like they say, I think I seen a statistic. Dirk and Baby, the only motherfuckers that dropped in the 2020s with 50 either gold or platinum plaques.
Hmm.
oh yeah,
They earned whatever numbers they do, whatever plaques they get, they earned it.
Hmm.
Cause shit, ain't nobody else did it in this decade. Nigga, we look at like who gonna place Drake, Cole, Kendrick. These niggas can't even be who gonna be Big Sean, Meek Mill.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And niggas really holding their own. Number, you know what I'm saying? These ain't AI numbers, you know what I'm saying? Ain't don't nobody call none of them boys, oh, that's an industry, that's a plant. You feel me?
Hmm. Hmm. They real
Niggas,
artists, yeah.
you feel me? And they, you know what I'm saying? Whether you think they got bars, what the fuck you really want to call it or not. Who else step into the plate to carry the torch consistently and fall on their face and get back up?
right.
But I mean, with that though, I am now. Don't get me wrong. Dirk my favorite rapper, but he is a little disappointing because he don't drop enough to me. He don't
I
drop enough.
disagree with that.
Yeah, not. I mean, he don't drop
Yeah.
enough to me. I mean, for a nigga favorite rapper to be Wayne, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, you gotta
See,
remember,
and
I was
Lil has
Wayne, I was
single-handedly messed the
Wayne,
game up because of that.
and more recently, an NBA YoungBoy fan. So that's what I'm saying. I won't. I guess I'm like that laid off Joe Budden shit. When is enough? If it's enough, it's enough.
Or
Yeah. So I'm
but
like,
shit, even them being your two favorite rappers, bro.
I mean,
That
but
alone,
they think
that alone, I think
Dirk can
you
drop.
should
He drop
appreciate
one
Dirt.
album every 2 years, I believe. One every 2 years. Like last year, I think it's 2005
How
now,
niggas
right?
used to drop though.
He
It's
just
I'm saying
dropped.
2005. He dropped.
What Wayne been doing though,
No, I ain't talking about Wayne now.
YB
I'm talking about,
been locked up. So I mean, so
no, I'm saying that's what I'm saying. When them niggas, I'm talking about a nigga that came from them was my favorite too. So I was looking for more from Dirt because I
okay.
believe, I'm just like that's how I just.
All right, hold on. All right. This nigga is fucking lying.
I
All right.
swear. He dropped 2 last
Oh,
year.
hold on, bro. So Deep Thoughts 2025.
Facts.
Almost Healed, Nightmare in the Trenches.
That's
That
the
was
beginning. That's the beginning
2023.
of 2023, and then he dropped Nightmares.
Then he dropped the OTF Lil Durk Presents.
In
That was
2022.
2022. 7220. That came out 2022. I'm tripping. The Voice of the Heroes 2021. The Voice 2020. Just Cuz 2020. Family Over Everything 2019.
I said one a year, about one a year. I
Nigga,
said,
this is two a year. This is two a year.
oh, okay, all right. As a Dirt fan, okay.
Hold on, no, hold on, fuck no, fuck no. Let me keep going.
Let
Love
him
for the
cook.
Street, 2019, 2018, Signed to the Streets, 2018, Just Cause Y'all Waited, 2017, Blooders, 2017, Signed to the Streets,
I want no, I want
245.
no fan. So that's what I'm gonna say. I want no that point in time. I want no fan of him right there.
Okay, that's cool.
I ain't
But
get
he
to hear
dropped, he
when
dropped
you
two,
start being a fan,
probably just because y'all waited and signed to the streets 3.
he dropped twice a year, D.
I guess. I
Hey, bro, hey, that's hey.
Oh, you hey,
Niggas,
you cook
niggas
you
get
cook right there.
spoiled. That's what's wrong,
You
man.
cook, you cook right there. I guess I just I guess I guess to me
Nah,
though,
you cook though.
he absolutely right. I guess I just looking at it like
You ain't care for a lot of it. That's really what the answer
I
is.
guess that's what
That's
it
what I
is.
think
Yeah,
so.
that's
Yeah,
what it
Yeah.
too.
might be because just because y'all waited was cool, but it wasn't no damn voice. It wasn't the voice. You know what I'm
So let
saying?
me ask you this: does quality matter over quantity? Because is it fair to say, like, and because I think about somebody like a Kendrick, if and this may not be everybody's opinion, but some people would say Kendrick would drops a quality album whenever he drops it. This is why he's afforded to wait an additional 3 years and to take a hiatus versus somebody like Drake. People might not like every single thing but he throw out there, but he's consistently throwing stuff out there,
Well,
doing,
I
moving,
mean, well,
shaking, and grooving.
I eat Chick-fil-A more than I eat Ruth Chris. That's my only answer to that. That's
But
my answer.
to that Smooth and to T Wills, that's the thing with Dirk though. See, every day with Dirk is every time you waiting, I feel like you eating Chick-fil-A and not root beer. If that makes sense. Like, so he put out some shit, and
Oh
then
yeah. Everybody. I see what you're saying. Yeah,
you
yeah.
know what I'm saying. Like, if you go
Everybody.
wait, if I'm going wait, then give me the Whoop Chris. But if I gotta eat you hold on, oh, pause. If I'm eating Chick-fil-A every day, I mean, it ain't even as good as Chick-fil-A sometimes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like Drake gonna give you Chick-fil-A. Drake floor is a top fast food chain. You know what I'm saying? Is good. Is regardless.
Hmm.
I mean, Dirk can give you some gas station shit sometimes.
Right.
Damn. And see, I don't,
You know
I
what I'm
feel
saying?
and
that.
that's why I don't. That's why I don't eat at the gas station. So
Like I ain't gonna lie to you, and that's why I said you did
Nah,
cook.
well, you can't say that in the comparison, my boy.
I mean,
that's why I said. That's why I said it makes. That's why it makes sense why I would listen to Dirk then
like
because like if you
to
put
me,
him there.
Nightmares in the Trenches. His that was great. It wasn't like the ooh, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't
Well,
like
I think. Well, to Dirk. He said he kind of said in the title, like just because y'all waited. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of the stuff is just
that
you
shit was
know,
crazy.
and this goes back to the point. This this is what Roddy Rich should do. You know what I'm saying? It's not about being Chick-fil-A. It's not about being Ruth Chris. It's not about being a gas station. It's just about feeding people. And it's
Mm,
so crazy
Right.
that Roddy Rich got his fucking mixtapes are called Feed the Streets. And a
And then
nigga
feed the
starts
streets.
starving the streets. So it ain't about
Oh nigga, hey nigga, I don't orchestrate I ain't the motherfucker to orchestrate um damn the Chico Street no more.
Right. I
Damn,
mean,
that's y'all won't understand Chico Street unless y'all was from Pascagoula. But what I'm saying, nigga, I done upgraded to
right,
oh shit, how we you feel me?
right, right,
yeah.
right,
And
right,
then
right,
you once you get around, but then once you start getting you ain't on the street team,
right.
you sitting back the echo.
Right. Oh,
Oh
y'all
damn.
gotta come to Go Say. I gotta shop and Go Say. Y'all, I ain't over here
You don't even you
with the
don't even
food truck
realize,
no more.
nigga, you don't even realize they didn't cut down Red Cross or
Right.
what's we calling on Chico Street where you built your foundation at.
Yeah.
You're like, oh shit, damn,
So
wait.
yeah. So that's to the point. Like Dink saying, well, like just because you waited, it's just like, well, bro, like I know it's been a minute. Shit. Let me chop some up. We ain't finna cook nothing. What y'all want today? I ain't cooking that today. We just got grits and eggs. You know what
But
I'm
I took
saying?
it's Tuesday, bro. It's
Yeah, right,
Tuesday.
right, right. I'm cooking late on this week. You know what I'm saying?
You get
So
that
it's
you
just
get that
like,
soul
hey,
food on Sunday.
right, right, right,
but like even with Wayne when he gave us sorry for the wait. Like they won no ceilings, but they were still good. Like, oh shit, this
People
shit.
just wanted to hear from him.
Yeah.
right,
But
right.
with some of dirt shit, I would be like, I'm still a fan of this nigga. But like when he came out with Almost Healed, after
Yeah,
saying he
yeah, but
dropped
see,
that
that's that. I think that all right. So this is my thing about Dirk albums. I'm seeing like to me, it's so funny. Like like you don't hear no murder shit. You don't hear none of that shit in like the last two albums. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think the only song on what's the name of the album?
Deep thoughts.
Deep Thoughts. I think the only song he really like popping his shit was monitoring me.
That was a computer murderers type sound right there.
Yeah, like that was like
Yeah,
the only
I think
that's
he kind of did. He kind of teased that. Well, he all on teasing for y'all like that. But like,
I think he got a video to it, the monitoring to me.
yeah,
Like,
before he got, you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah. So like to me, like that was like so like listening to Dirk in a sense of like not, really him popping his shit, talking about his getting his get back is like a different a different feeling for me. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really know if I really like heard the album the way I was supposed to hear because like I'm I'm listening I'm looking for the get back.
he had some. I mean, he's had some nice shit on it. Like I don't know that. So you ever been like so into the album that you don't know the songs because you just let that be play and you don't
Yeah,
even
yeah, yeah.
so I can't tell
No,
you
I'm
what
so fresh.
uh
Album so fresh. If it ain't no banger, I probably wouldn't know the name of it.
fact.
Right, 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 right.
If I'm like thinking about some shit, late checkout, I think that was crazy. I don't know,
Pull
but
it
he
up.
had some stuff on there where he was just saying some shit on that bitch.
Yeah, it was a good
He
album.
had
I
some
like the
shit
I
to
like
me. I think he had some shit on that motherfucker.
Built, they say Built stupid ass listen to it, but I don't know. That nigga be on everything.
yeah, he just be sending the shit in the group message.
Nigga, I think I listened to hers and shit. I was like, man, I know this nigga Bill
Yeah,
Hair.
nah, he just be putting the shit in the group message so his name be attached to
I
it.
look up an old, I think I look up an old 2K song that was on album music. It said Eric Will listen to this. I'm like, this nigga.
And
He got
shit, and I mean, I guess if
K music.
I
run through the track list real quick.
okay, all
Say
right.
when I pray. Cool.
That go crazy.
Keep
Hey, before we do
keep
that,
on sipping.
that song go stupid. But
Fire.
if I can say something right
What's
there.
up?
Only thing I do dislike about it, and it really ain't fair because it's religion based.
The Muslim thing.
Yeah, he got a lot, and he always do that in the music ever since he converted. Which I'm happy that the nigga, I'm not Muslim and won't ever go Muslim, but I'm happy that he, I do admire niggas that take their religion stuff serious, like if they believe in it, believe in it. But I just think he like it's a lot of songs I can't listen to because of that. Like I'm not listening to Allahu Allah or whatever it say. Because then I'm like I got to skip that because as my Christian ears, I mean I heard crazy crap too. I mean
I get it.
don't pick and I ain't trying to be the one to pick and choose. Oh, you can do this thing, but don't do this thing. I ain't trying to say that, but it's just like
Yeah, like the
I
intro.
get it.
The intro.
I can't sing that song because you ain't about to hear me worshiping your God. You see what I'm saying?
Right,
I can't.
right,
That's
right.
the
I
whole.
get it. I get it. I totally get
That's
it,
the
bro.
course of it. You see what I'm saying? That's the whole. I'm like, dang shit, I can't listen to it. It's actually a great song, but I can't be like, oh, come on, lie. My family gonna be like, like, what are you doing? So I like I could like it, but I got to skip it. That's the only thing I kind of hate about it. But that's my take on it. Anybody else that don't care or atheist like niggas, he just
No, I totally get what you because I find myself isolating myself from certain songs, because of certain stuff. I get where you're going with it, bro. I get it. Yeah.
Mhm.
appreciate that. But he got other stuff that with the religion that he said in there, but I think one or two particular songs, he and that bitch just like saying it like, dang, I can't even repeat all that crap because it's like shit, it'd be me worshiping him. You know what I'm saying? His God, like I can't. That's
This
like
guy, yeah, I understand
I
definitely.
I think once you start doing that, it's like a slippery slope. Like
facts. That's why I said that. Like, I ain't gonna lie. That's what I was saying. With let me go back to two and Bill thing. Me, like I really mean that. Me though, just me.
To me, not to
Me.
you,
like I
to
really,
me.
now I do mean that on that time, just me
It's
because it
and I
is a
think
slippery slope. That's why I said from the get go, I don't
yeah.
want to be like one of them people that say, "Oh, nigga, you can cuss all day on the podcast, but then you can't say like I ain't trying to."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I do have to draw a line somewhere. Like, to be honest, even when I listen to Rod Wave, what's the song he got? he'll be like, my dad is still, my brother is in jail. My dad is still in jail. Man, I think his family cursed. I don't say I think my family cursed like he said. I say
I know what you're saying.
yeah, my family ain't cursed.
Yeah, I ain't finna speak that on my family.
I
Yeah,
can't speak certain stuff. I
even
do have to cross the line. It.
I
Now,
know what you're saying, cause I like even just growing up, man. Like me personally, Tupac is just my personal goat. But
yeah,
as I'm older now, like he got a song on his album called "If I Die Tonight." I purposely skipped that song because I'm like, damn, I don't want to hear that type of energy. I don't want to listen to where his mind was. He was at a dark place at that time. I don't want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? So I get where you're going with it. Um. Or on the flip side, like you say, it can be a slippery slope, or that it depending on what resonate with you. I remember one time I heard Rich Boy say this one simple line, but it just resonated with me. He's like, "I want to go to heaven unto that promised land. I need another chance. I want to meet that man." That made me be like, I'm gonna listen to him more because I heard him. I feel like he talk about what he talks about in his music. I feel like he got some sort of some centered spirituality that maybe I could pick up from him. You know what I'm saying? And that may be what it be with some people on Durk end with him praising his God and his
right,
music,
right,
but
right.
that don't resonate with me. So I wouldn't. I get where you're going with that though.
And
Just to kind of piggyback off what you're saying.
piggyback off that again, you know how much I love Jesus. So that's why I'm saying these examples to make sure that I know I am staying true to who I was. Not just kind of trying to pick because he's saying he's God. Even with Jesus, I love Jesus. I love it. When the nigga, like, I'm
I
naming
already know where you're going
when
with
the
it.
nigga said, and when he get to
Get
hell,
the.
Lord knows he gonna cry.
I don't even.
I'm not
Hey,
saying,
look.
I say, when that nigga go to hell, Lord knows
Yeah,
he's gonna cry.
or when
I say, he's gonna cry. I'm not saying it.
Or when Lil Boosie say, "You don't on that song, you don't know my trouble, or you don't know my story." He said, "Go on the Cuz Rabbit Holler, go on the heaven." I'm like, "Nah, bro, I ain't
You
taking it.
got it. Hey, the
That's you."
song go hard. I ain't saying it.
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
know
listen
what you're
to it.
saying
I'm
though.
gonna listen
Yeah,
to it. I ain't gonna lie, but that hey, I
it's
can't
too much. Yeah, I get what you.
say
I
it.
get where you're going.
I can't
Yeah,
say
I get where
it.
you're going.
I can't say it. Now you get paid to do it. Wherever you go, hey, go. But every time I love it come on, I'll be like, and Lord knows the way he go to hell, Lord knows he gonna fry. I don't know if
Yeah,
I
yeah,
want to say that.
yeah. Like,
I ain't no judge,
yeah.
but hey, he said it.
I get it though. I totally get it. You know what I'm saying? I totally get what you mean or where you're going with it. I understand what you're saying.
Like, so it ain't, that's why I say I wouldn't tell just because I don't like it, I wouldn't tell Dirk like, hey, switch it up. I'm like, hell no, nigga, that that what shit, do you. That's good. You know what I'm saying? I do admire that he, he putting his religion in. Most people say they this and that just to say they are. He believe it, so I'm like, say, think about it. But 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 um so so to get away from religion shit or whatever, I mean religion stuff. That album to me, our first rip either a 7.5 to 8.
Mm-hmm.
Only reason I can't give it an 8 because I don't think it got not one. I mean, only reason I can't give it a 10 because I don't think it got one
Hit.
hit. I don't think
Mm-hmm.
it,
I like the song with him and Janae Aiko.
it's nice, but I don't think it's no hit.
Yeah, that was probably the smoothest track out the album.
I,
Yeah,
that nigga with Honcho, that song Honcho, check
I don't
out.
really care for that one.
What?
Yeah, I mean, probably got to go back.
I think I'm talking about the right one. I might be talking about like I
I
told
like
you.
I like the song with him and Baby. That was a good song.
It was good. That wasn't no good song. It wasn't. I ain't gonna say it wasn't no good song. I guess to me, bro, with that smooth, it's kind of like your take with Lil Wayne and Drake.
Mm-hmm.
Drake and Nicki. Like you had three big dogs and y'all make good songs, so it really ain't that good. You see what I'm saying? Like those songs,
That's funny. Now that's fun. I never heard that before.
y'all
That's good
three-headed
stuff.
monsters be making just good songs ain't good enough.
Right.
You put y'all three heads together and y'all can't give me a classic.
Hey, you know what? Let me just piggyback off that before I forget this thought. That's kind of how I felt about that song, "Real Niggas Only." It had Lil Wayne, Nicki, Chris Brown. It wasn't somebody
Yeah,
else on that
that
song.
was Drake.
Right.
That was
Man, and I think what that song like nominated for a Grammy or something like that.
yeah, that it was a
I
good
was like,
song,
that
but
song is not that
it was
good.
supposed to be better. It was supposed to be better.
I was like, bro, I was like, you got the three best niggas in the world on this
And
song,
Chris
and this is the
Brown.
best y'all could come
And
up
Chris
with.
Brown. And that's
And Chris Brown.
like
I
it's
don't think
Hey,
it's.
but
I
look
think
though,
it's
look though. I Drake went crazy on that song.
I think all of them had good verses. I'm talking
Yeah,
about the song.
that's the
the rapping
difference, but I
ability
Yeah,
ain't
feel
the
but that ain't.
problem.
I think that's more so. I don't want to put it on
I didn't
Chris
think it needed
Brown.
to be a Grammy though. I was like, this not that.
He know Jay Chris because he probably just got the lyrics like, okay,
Shit, I know Wayne and Drake went crazy on that song.
nigga did straight.
It was straight to me. It was straight. It was just straight.
I'm saying it's only
nah. Wayne,
It wasn't
yeah,
good
Wayne
and it
and Drake,
wasn't
man.
bad. It wasn't great and it wasn't bad. It was just like a good song to me. But
what I'm saying. Well, all three of them together, they have not made a classic to me.
Who?
Drake, Wayne, and Nicki. What classic?
Nigga, Seeing Green is a classic. What are you?
how
Seeing
that
Green.
how it go?
You know what?
I think that's no classic. I think that's amazing as bars. I don't think it's no
I think
classic.
that's a. I think
So
that's.
wait. This one's all right, cool. So it go back to all right, cool. So a classic is a pop record. Like you want the
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
the
yeah.
masses. Like,
Yeah, if you talking about that, yeah, nah, it ain't that.
I was gonna say, oh, it's classic with us. Like we gonna say, oh shit, that shit clean, but that shit ain't getting
I
rolled.
think no, I said because niggas shun niggas for doing those records. But when they say, oh yeah, nah, hey, this is why CMB
Right,
like, yeah, we rap.
right.
Then it's
I mean, I feel that's a good point, but I just it's just when you got a three-headed monster to me, like no homo. I ain't trying to get else. No pause anyway. But anyway, just like that
you
song,
try to get
like that
that's
song,
for what?
like the song Three-Headed Monster, another prime example when Polo G and
Yeah, I know
Durk
what you're saying.
We pop at your party. I'm with the
yeah, when them
gang.
niggas was on top, that song was just okay.
Well, what about Truffle?
Okay.
Truffle butter.
It was straight. It had a good beat to it.
It's
It was
okay.
straight.
I mean, we will play it again, but ain't nobody about to play
Yeah,
it.
yeah, for sure.
Wait, Truffle butter is like going diamond. What are y'all talking about?
I may be
That
wrong.
song ain't that good to me.
And mind you, they from that era because
I think that's going platinum just because
That beat was clean though.
The
Mama for
Truffle butter
Life,
might be going diamond. Let's see, hold on.
it might be. I mean,
Mama for Life ain't no
but no,
Well,
poppity pop record.
he talking about all three though. He
all
talking about
three.
all
Oh,
three.
That's
all
why I'm about
three
to say
of
now.
them.
You get them
Yeah.
individually or just one or two of them together. Oh, we got some.
I mean, if you want to know that, if you don't
Seeing
want,
Green was like one of the ones.
hold on though, too, too. If you really want to know the common denominator and what the fuck they talking about is Wayne fucking shit up, nigga. Because Nicki Minaj and Drake, they got
Oh,
multiple
okay,
hits.
yeah, I agree. But that's what. Okay, I agree with that. But then you got Nicki and Wayne, they got some. But then you got Nicki
Right.
and Drake. You got Nicki and Drake, they got some. You got Wayne and Drake, they got some.
No, we ain't
I'm
talking
saying
about.
all three
No,
together.
no. We talking about Nicki and Wayne.
Nicki and Wayne, they got stuff. What you
What they
mean?
got?
Pussy Monster? I mean, not Pussy Monster. What's the name of that damn song?
You can't say months
I
with
mean, it's
the
not.
Jay-Z and
It's
Ye.
not big as Drake and. Come on, bro. It's not big as Drake and Nicki. You got a damn nigga that can sing like his ass off. Like, come on, bro. That's a creative genius.
Well, they don't. They don't have no singing songs.
Who?
Drake and Nicki.
Homie for life?
Okay, that I don't even consider that one, but
Not
How's
really.
that one? They can look up
Drake on that. I mean, hold on.
they don't
Wayne
even
on
have
that
no
song?
singing songs.
Drake
Yeah,
and
Drake on that song, bro.
No,
What else said Drake on
no
that
Drake.
song?
I'm talking about Wayne.
No, he
No,
not. He
we
not.
Wayne
just
He
ain't on
not.
talking.
that
It,
song. Oh
it
yeah, I
wasn't
would
Drake.
say yeah.
Nah,
Wasn't
we
Drake
was
or
just.
Nicki.
I was basically just zooming in on the fact that like Drake.
Wayne and Nicki got no frauds. I forgot about that. Make me proud. They singing on that bitch. I'm so proud of you. Yeah, that's a
I
sing.
hate that song.
I don't like that song either.
I hate that song.
I
Lord
love that
knows I
song.
do. I,
I like
I
that
so
song.
I
Even
so
though they
proud of
rapping on
you.
that song.
I hate that song, man. Everything bad as fuck. You ready to run? You bad as fuck. You know you are.
And bro,
Hate that song.
we was like in the college days. Boy, that
Yeah.
was every graduation post ever.
Facts. I remember that shit. Then
I'm
Drake,
sorry. I'm
then
sorry.
Wayne and
What?
Nicki got something with high school. That shit was a hit.
Don't need to worry about it no more.
Did Roger that? Roger that.
That's a dope song, but it ain't no hit.
Man, that shit a hit. Not compared to what
Hell no. That ain't nowhere near a hit.
I may not be a hit, but what I'm looking at, they did pretty sure.
It's a dope song though. Don't get me wrong. It's like a rap. It's like for rap fans. You know what I'm saying?
I think if Damn, but I
That's
love
how
what
that nigga
Tiger.
Trump
I
got
love the
enough.
energy Tiger brings to songs. But if Drake was in that song instead of Tiger, it probably been a cultural classic.
What's on?
Yeah.
Roger that.
Oh yeah, of course.
Hey,
That beat was so
yeah,
fire,
yeah, it
and Tiger
was
did
it.
his
Oh my
thing.
goodness. And that nigga's
Tiger,
fast. Yeah, he's
Tiger didn't have
fast.
a
I bet.
he ain't had the worst verse on that bitch either.
All right, cool. So, Nicki
How
Minaj,
we jump from
Wayne,
that? How we jump from that nigga to from dirt to that? Man, that's crazy.
Nicki Minaj. Well, you was talking about three-headed goats.
Yeah,
Nicki Minaj, Drake, and Lil Wayne. Truffle Butter is 5 times platinum.
man, that's crazy.
That beat is dope though. That's a clean beat, bro.
Hey,
That
I'm tired of your ass cooking too, Smooth.
Yeah, that nigga Smoothie knowing everything, boy.
Bro, I'm just doing research, just doubling down on the research.
Nah, that's the only one. But me and T, I mean, to our defense though, we did was like, we don't know about. We said we didn't know about Truffle Butter, but we was
yeah,
wrong.
Oh yeah,
it's a
nah, nah,
dope beat though,
nah.
man. I
We
love
didn't
that
know. We
beat.
didn't know.
Boy, he
But
put both hands up and still nigga still made three on his ass.
I said, but I'm
He
saying though,
got
like,
slammed on. It's
but
all good, bro.
I mean, nah, he put a good point. I don't. But what other song they got? Is there anything else?
I
I
can't
mean
think of
that
none they got.
truffle butter is that's probably the biggest one. And what Willio said the
Only.
yeah only yeah
I hate that song.
you
But be
got
honest
those
though,
two
Smooth.
songs,
Be honest
huh?
though, Smooth. Be honest though, Smooth. 'Cause, I mean, you saying the numbers. That same thing with the Dochi shit. Do that really mean that song? Do you really believe that song is that great?
Which one?
Truffle Butter.
I like truffle butter.
No. So you answer my question. No, you ain't think it that great. You just like it. It's nice.
It's a
It's
dope
like I
song.
listen to it
But
now.
what are we saying though? Because two made a point. Like we got seeing green. So like I
We were talking about hit. We were talking about like So seeing green is nice. Them niggas spit all three.
right.
What we're saying is like to me. I put it like this.
Seeing Green was a moment.
Truffle butter, even though it's 5 times platinum, that bitch still didn't give me a confessions. Let's say something big as that. When you got three niggas like that, Drake Wayne and who we just said? Drake Wayne and Nicki.
Basically what you're
Nikki.
saying, you want a monumental hook.
I'm thinking not even the monumental hook. Well, I mean, yeah, I guess whatever you're saying, but I'm thinking that I'm gonna get
Yeah,
I'm thinking I'm gonna get a yeah at least one time.
And you don't
They
got
don't
it.
have a
I
yeah.
think
Yeah,
They
they
don't
don't.
I
have a yeah.
think I think
Not
they
that
I
kind of
think they
moment.
so big. Besides the only, I don't think they know how to split that shit for real.
I mean,
Cause
maybe so, but that's what I'm saying.
all they shit really don't live nowhere. Like Family Feuds with Drake and Wayne, that shit don't live nowhere for real.
Facts.
Like after like the earlier shit, like make me proud, and that's
miss
early on. But
miss
now
me, miss me,
Miss me,
Miss
man.
Me,
Miss me, man.
miss me.
nothing new. That it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What else song that
I prefer the
Nicki
finer thing,
up
nigga.
all night, up all
Yeah,
night.
that's what I was just saying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
but that's what
Like
I'm them niggas together, like one and one. I'm talking about with three of them. That's why I'm surprised with the truffle ball. That's crazy. So I
I
guess
don't think that's what I'm saying. Where
it's
like I
no,
don't
it's
know
no.
where it live at though.
That's why I'm surprised it's 5 times platinum. I never really
That's
just,
crazy.
you know
That's
what I'm saying?
crazy.
But it's no yeah, like Usher, Ludacris, and
Like a stamp. Like a
yeah,
stamp.
like
Yeah.
they don't have that, which I would think they would.
I
'Cause
I get you. I
them
think
niggas
so.
is that.
Perfect example and horrible example at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Cause back then niggas had to lean on each other. You know what I'm saying? We was trying to make a
Damn.
way
What's the perfect
for the
example?
culture.
Good example at the same time.
Well, what about every girl in the world?
I wish I can. Every girl in the world. That
That
was
wasn't all
okay.
three. That wasn't all three.
Nicki on that song, ain't she?
Nah, she ain't on that.
She know that.
Not no, I'm sorry, not
Oh, you
oh,
oh baby,
bedrock, bedrock.
bedrock, fire.
Yeah.
Oh, look at them niggas mad.
No, cause no, cause no. I ain't saying it like that. The reason I'm shaking my head like that,
Yeah, everybody on that song. They got gutter, short dog, everybody.
so the reason I made my head motion like that is because I thought of that song earlier. So that's why I said yeah, because they do have a good song, but that's why I specifically said yeah, like they don't have that. That's what. But when they get together,
Well, I think
that's what I
all
thought,
right.
and I could be overestimating what I think they can do together. But that's what I'm saying. Them
Hey,
niggas was the
I think that might be what it is. I think you might be overestimating what they can do together.
Right.
And then
That's
they
what I'm
had
saying.
Chris Brown on the
But I
song. I'm
but
like, you
And
got
then
Chris
so
Brown on something. It's supposed to be.
to be honest though, Smooth, you say that now though, but back in the day, you talking about the at one point in time where a nigga was considered probably the best rapper in his generation between him and
Mhm.
Jay-Z, the best nigga that was probably taking his throne at that time, and he was signed to the nigga, and
Mm-hmm.
the best female rapper ever.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't think a yeah was a over ask at that time for what we thought they were.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. So I don't think that having a yeah or confessions is something that was an over ask with them three caliber of niggas.
Yeah, it do make sense. I
Is
see what you're
that
saying.
fair? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nah, I get it. Cause Drake could have put a monster hook, and
Well, I
all
mean,
Drake and Nicki had to do
but
was
that's
bring
what.
it home.
Well,
Hey,
I think to that point again, I don't
compared to
think
what Drake do with other, like look what Drake do for Rick
Yeah,
Ross. You know
exactly.
what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
that's why I get. That's why I say
yeah,
I
but
get what you going. Where you
that's what I
going
was
with
gonna
it?
say though.
they are three.
You got it
Go
too.
ahead, Smoot.
You got it.
They are three like alphas. Well, at least two alphas. Who get this song and like where to put it? They so I think they thought was best was, you know what?
That's just rap.
That's just rap. You feel me? Hold on,
Makes
wait.
sense. But I'm saying you ain't lying
No,
to. Like you I'm saying, but you're saying that now. You see what I'm saying? You're saying that like, yeah, it makes sense now. They like shit, they alphas, all three were
And
alphas.
what you saying now too though?
No, me and Smooth had this conversation whiles ago.
When Seeing Green dropped, it was nobody complaining. Niggas was like, oh shit,
I thought
yeah.
that shit was amazing. I thought nigga
You
was on
feel
the way
me?
back.
Motherfuckers like that was
but
one
I
of
think you're associating it with I think you associating it with numbers too. But and that song, and I think that song would be basically what you saying. You want a monumental hook, like
Right.
you,
That's
yeah.
well,
That's
I
mhm.
what
guess
you.
that's what I'm saying. I
That's
don't
what it
have
comes
forgetting.
down to. Yeah, you
That's what I'm
want the
saying. I
hook
don't have
because that
forgetting.
song got the verses. It just don't got the hook.
They don't got oh no, all them motherfuckers got verses. See,
Right.
even
You want
believe
a
me.
reunion type shit.
Yeah, I want like that's what I'm saying. But anyway, so to go back to my point for on that with Dirt is when them boys get together, him and Lil Baby, for niggas that was supposed to be
That's
the top.
crazy. That's crazy. Nigga, it done took us an hour to get back to this point.
I mean, it was good
I
combo.
ain't know it was I ain't know this we started
Right,
it.
that's how it came from though. But to get back to that point is when you were talking about the Baby song with him on there, it's a good song, but for them niggas that were supposed to be at the top of their generation at their time, they don't make great music. Even
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Do you think that that's more indicative of you as a person though, like versus like what you hearing? Because like I think we kind of overcomplicate what we should be hearing.
to answer that, I would say no. The only reason I say that is because, prime example, yes, he's a comedian, old boy that can do the different voices. Not Jay Farrow, but uh, what's the boy name? He be on Vlad sometimes.
Godfrey.
Not Godfrey. Um,
Nigga, where are you going with this point?
I'm trying to get there. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
The light skinned nigga.
Nigga be wearing his hat backwards all the time. Remember he had that
Eric
little
Oh,
Spears.
Eric Spears.
Spears.
yeah. So Smooth. So to get back to what I was saying, Smooth asked me about about my feelings of the top niggas. So I remember when he was at the Shaq Comedy Jam, and everybody, I feel like this is everybody. He had his favorite rappers, and he can do voiceovers with everybody. So it was like, man, I wonder what it would be like if he had all his favorite rappers on there. He was golden age people, Jay-Z, Snoop, LL, and somebody else. I can't remember. He had Jay-Z, LL, and he was like, man, if they got on the track together, it'll be like fucking crazy. So to make that point, bring my point home is I feel like everybody had that group of their favorite. Like I always thought, man, because my group of my favorite rappers were Wayne, T.I., Jeezy, and Ludacris. I was like, man, all four of them get on the same song, that bit gonna go boom.
That's kind of how I feel about Swagger Like Us.
Mhm.
To me personally,
Yeah, yeah.
that I feel like that was that's what I wanted to see
Forever.
from Kendrick, Drake, and Cole. Like that to me, that Swagger Like Us. That was to me, but that they're gonna be doing that again. But in my opinion, I did it again. But anyway, that was just like a cool time. Like when you get the rap Avengers, you got the
Man,
supposedly best of the best of the best, and they going at it. And what's
That
dope
ain't no
about
hook.
it?
That ain't no hook though.
It,
that was those. They had the swagger like us shit.
it,
That ain't no
it,
damn hook.
I
That was
mean,
a that was
you
a
could
what
get
you
away
call it
at
That's
that
a
time. You
Yeah.
could get
flow.
away with stuff like
That's a
that. At
hood.
that time, you could get
Man,
away.
that's truffle
For,
butter.
That is trouble for us.
Talking about that's truffle
That is
I
trouble
mean,
for us.
yeah, but Swagger Like Us was a better song though.
I'm arguing that, but it's the same shit.
It's
It
same shit.
is, it
It is
is,
same
it
shit.
It's a
is, it
sample,
is.
just
But it
But
ain't though.
but the difference is nobody. No, I don't. Well, me personally, I don't. I never heard anybody like who had the best verse on Truffle Butter. Like niggas was like
Nah,
who
I
really
haven't.
killed it.
yeah,
Not
I agree
no
with that.
at the time, yeah, but now no.
All
Still
right,
to
let,
today,
let
I
me
never
ask
heard
y'all
swagger
this.
like us.
Let me ask y'all this. Let me ask y'all this. Swagger like mine or swagger like us or forever?
You talking about
Oh
Drake
dang.
forever?
I know
Hmm?
you're talking
yeah,
about that. There mean nothing at
forever.
all. Anything, nothing is done for me. That's a good. I never put them two songs
I
together.
give you this.
And that's the closest we're gonna ever get to anything like that.
I will give
That
you
is
this.
that is the greatest. Forever is the greatest
Yeah.
combination of great
You got
rappers on a
Then you got
song.
Eminem on that
I ain't
thing
never thought about it
closing
like
it.
I
that.
would
You know
tell
what I'm
you
saying?
this.
Yeah.
I would tell you this, and I'm gonna break it down. Song wise,
That's
forever.
not. That's not a.
I'm saying it's
Yeah,
hard.
that's not a.
Song wise, forever. Versus, that swagger like us.
Nah.
Man, yes, I'm with you on that one. I think I'm with you on that one.
What's crazy? People be arguing about Ti and about Wayne and somebody else when it really be Ti probably had the best verse on that.
Kick it like me, no exaggeration, legendary, living revolutionary, nothing less than legendary, gangster hereditary, got it from my dad, four colder than February with extraordinary swag. Man, are you kidding?
Yeah, I'm kidding you. I'm definitely
JK,
kidding
JK, JK, JK.
Come on, man. Man, man, hey, bro,
But this is my theme part. What should I
that was
scream
that
for?
Come
was
on, man.
Wayne spit, but
that was a
I
time,
do think
man.
Wayne
That
had
was
a
a
better verse on
time.
Swagger like us than Forever.
Come on, man. I got forever, man.
No, I think it's a better song. Yeah,
No,
so
that's without question. It's
yeah,
about the song. It got a
yes.
hook.
Overall, yes. Yeah, I mean, to answer the question, overall, yes. But them verses,
Last name ever, first name.
greatest.
Same thing. Acre boy ain't nothing to play with. Yeah, they murdered it. They murdered it.
No lie,
That's
but I mean, yeah, I mean, mm, Swagger like us for me.
yeah, man. I'm going with Swagger.
What
Even
gonna be,
but
I tell you this,
but
what's gonna
Forever
be
is a
played
better
in the
song.
ride more, Forever or Swagger like us?
You said what?
Which one you gonna play in your ride more?
I'm easy forever. Yeah.
Swagger like us.
Me too.
Swagger like mine is that was just a moment. That ain't like y'all really exaggerating how much like people care about that song right now. Nigga,
Man,
forever
they
forever
performed
is
it on a world
forever.
stage.
I'm about to say
They performed it.
they gonna play this shit forever,
Hold on,
man.
Forever
like
is forever.
didn't they perform that like at a Grammys or something though?
Yeah,
Like
man,
Swagger
that
like
that's
was
a
us.
a
moment.
time. That
That
was a
was a
The
real
moment.
thing.
the
That was
year
a
it came
moment.
out. Mind you, Felber was surrounded about
I'm not
around
disagreeing.
LeBron.
I'm not disagreeing with y'all. I'm talking about for the because there's a lot of hits that there's hits, but you want to play it in the top. But
Yeah, well, this might be a good thing to ask the internet. Forever or swagger like ours.
that is. Hey, yeah, don't you be
Yeah,
you
Forever,
be
swagger
swagger
like
like
us
us.
or
putting the poll
forever.
up, don't you?
No one in the corner
Uh
has swagger like
You be
us.
putting the poll up.
yeah.
Yeah, he got edit
Yeah, there's
that
gonna have
shit
to
in. He
be
got
a
edit that shit in.
poll.
But yeah,
He
so anyway,
clip it.
to finish that point, they don't do great together. They do okay to good together. Because
Who?
I mean, but that's why I asked you that's why I asked you like, what you expecting because the voice of the heroes, like everybody was just like, okay, and moved on. Like
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
they
saying.
ain't did
They do.
Dirk and Lil Baby ain't did good since what song that was? That was like amazing.
With DJ Khaled.
Yeah. I turned.
Hell nah, that ain't I'm
That
talking
ain't
about
one.
three-headed goats. I think that was the one. That was
Nah,
the one.
that one with DJ
No, that
Khaled.
one. He's the cat with that was fire.
That boy with DJ Khaled and Dirt at the end of that vid.
I
That shit
turned
was,
my scrap.
yeah.
They were like, yeah. Well, I forgot how it go.
That set the moment for the Voice of Heroes.
Mm-hmm.
We're like, oh shit. So we were thinking we were gonna at least get 2 or 3 of them bitches on that album. Oh boy,
Right.
we didn't get
I
that.
think
They
I
had some
think
bangers on that bitch. Like that medical song, that shit go crazy. But like I said, they either do
like
open.
that shit with Ride Wave. I think Ride Wave know how to make niggas like gel together.
That nigga Rod Wave tripping, bro. He could be bigger, no, and no pun intended. He could be bigger than what he is.
You ain't even have to do my boy like that.
I gave him the joke, didn't I?
Right.
He said, no offense.
He could be so much bigger than what he is, bro. I don't, but shit, I don't know. He is what it is.
Yeah. But shit, man, let's wrap this one up, man.
We did good, bro. You know what?
Nigga, hey, we still went 3 hours.
I mean, that's a pod. Then you clip it or whatever, cut it, whatever. But I mean,
No. That's good. This good enough content for 3 hours.
hey, that's all I
Yeah,
think.
and what happened to I ain't gonna say a name.
Oh, he
You there?
said it was gonna be on, but shit, yeah,
Tell him, man, keep going. Got like hollering at my boy, man.
yeah.
Yeah, it was good though. But I ain't gonna lie though, I'm kind of pissed though.
Why?
I would pick the day to do good on the podcast time, and on the day I got off tomorrow. Y'all boy, whack.
Ah, damn, yeah.
Y'all boys, whack.
What you talking about?
Like I'm off tomorrow. Usually we be like,
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That's what I'm gonna do next time.
yeah.
like this was the time to fuck up the timing. Nice.
yeah, I'm gonna put
Right,
in
right,
my
right, 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 right,
I'm
right.
gonna put my PTO in instead of my sick leave
Man, too.
next time.
The other day, nigga, the
Come
other
me and Dick talk about. I said, man, nigga, Sunday is the worst day to do the pod.
yeah,
Well, why
Sunday.
y'all pick Sunday then?
We didn't pick Sunday. I put in
I,
a
We did.
group.
We
I
Ain't
picked
nobody.
it. We
say
picked it
something.
collectively.
I said something at the beginning of Sunday. Then when I got to talk to him, I was like, I think I made a mistake. Like Sunday gonna be tough.
I
That's
wouldn't get Sunday.
Mondays was
We said
better.
it collectively.
Mondays was nah.
Monday is
You
like a
had
Wednesday
people
or
that
Thursday or
said
some
yeah,
shit.
then it was just like yeah, all right, man, fuck it. Mondays is both of them horrible. But if
Nigga,
you gonna
every
pick,
day is
if
horrible.
you gonna pick two of the poisons, I already go with Monday.
I rather midweek.
Like
Me personally, but I'll make it work either way.
a Thursday night ain't bad because if we stay up late, well, shit, it's just Friday. Fuck it.
We got one day left.
Yeah.
Right.
But I mean,
Nigga, like a Sunday, man, we about to start the first day of the week.
Shit, well.
to think about
But
a whole Monday and you tired, that's crazy. A whole 5 days.
But
Shit.
yeah, shit. I guess we just try to reach, see what everybody else think.
Well, I mean, gotta make sure
damn, who them boys got the banging behind you, Dave?
huh?
They got the banging today, the Pistons and the Timberwolves.
Oh
I
yeah.
see Rashard. No, that's Dylan Brooks and Rashard.
I'm surprised you not seen
You
they
see him?
50
Look
times.
at him.
Yeah, they got the
Look,
Oh, that's
bang.
KD.
Oh damn, I ain't realized they got the
that
bang.
Rashard and Brooks.
I know Isaiah Stewart got the banging today with Nas Reed.
Man, that nigga bang every day, man. That
Every
nigga
day.
that's a
Like,
boy off
Who
YouTube.
won? Who won?
The fight of the
they
game.
was just scuffling.
Yeah.
It was that nigga did Zeno, the white dude. That nigga, but he to me, I always find like he be trying to have shit to prove though. Like he be trying to fight. I mean,
Who?
of course, one know nigga personally, but every time I see him, it seemed like because he felt like he got done wrong with Minnesota, and he said he felt like he got done wrong with Golden State.
Oh,
He
Benzino.
must be.
Yeah,
Oh, that nigga trash. Then you keep getting done wrong.
he actually is great. He actually did some good for the Warriors and the Knicks, but he really felt bad about the Knicks because all 4 of them niggas went to what's the name of the school? Smooth, like
Oh,
him,
Villanova.
Villanova, him.
Oh, Devatino. You talking about okay, number 0.
Yeah, I caught a nigga Benzino.
Benzino.
I knew you knew too. I just didn't. I couldn't tell you nothing. I know you know you boss. I couldn't remember who it was. If y'all boys ain't, I do. Just 5 minutes though. Smooth. I told you
What's up?
that nigga Stephen A. should just wave that nigga off.
You said waved him off?
Like I told you. Remember I
Oh
told you.
yeah. Stephen A. I think me and
Look bad.
I think me and two. It was either me and two talk about this or me and Bill. He'll refresh my memory, but I think I had said some
Take to a
Stephen,
place.
huh?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
He had fucked up when he took it, talking about the deaths and
Cold.
shit. Yeah, oh yeah, that was me and
Yeah.
you.
Talk about
Yeah,
the win.
yeah, like not showing up to a funeral and shit like that. This shit over with. I think
Yeah.
he could have took it to a multitude of different places, but when he brought up, LeBron not showing up to a funeral and then that being wrong, it's just like, bro, we like now your moves are you being petty and you being facetious and all that shit is on the table. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And
Like
so like, yeah,
I told my pops, I cut you off, my bad, but not
nigga, this is
Mm-mm.
the cutoff
Dumb, bro.
business. This is what this is.
I know we short on the time, killing the time, but I was telling my pops though, because like, all right, so from the get go, I was telling him what I had told you. I was like, bro, Stephen A. got on that when the first happened. He got on first take talking about, oh, he didn't come to me as a player, came in as me as a father. I was like, bro, all you did had to come on there and just be like, look, the nigga, what happened? What happened, Stephen A.? The nigga came at me hostile. He was upset. He said I said some shit about his son. I haven't said anything. And I asked him, shit, you know what? Let's go talk about it. He said, fuck that. No, I want to talk about it. And that's when I was telling Smooth too. He should just wave the nigga off. Because Stephen A has the same leverage as LeBron. Stephen A is LeBron James in the media. Right? Am I right or wrong? So he's Stephen A. and Stephen A is Stephen A. Smith. I would have
Yeah.
waited more out because even if LeBron would have hit him or anything, he would have. I mean, he got the Charleston White thing. Shit, if you hit Stephen A, okay, you 280.
Boy, you might be paralyzed. That's
It
why.
might be, but who? Okay, who win in that case? I mean, I'm gonna sue you. I can't beat you up. So what? All right, what? All right, cool. So
Nah, it's
I
you
would have.
can't. That's the thing, though. I think that's why Stephen think he weak for doing it. You can't wave Bron off. You can't ignore Bron. You can't. I
Stephen
get
A.
you. Look,
Stephen A. Can. I
can't
believe
nobody wave Bron off.
Stephen A.
Trump can't wave Bron off, bro. That's Bron.
Trump do. Trump
He
do.
might do it, but niggas will be like, you know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie. He ain't got.
All
I ain't
right, all right, I
got
went too far. I went too
I
far.
ain't got no
I
doubt.
don't think I went too far, but for conversation's sake, yeah.
I
You
mean,
can't really just wave Bron off. You gotta address it, but just like
no,
in the moment,
I'm not saying you don't address it. I'm talking about in that moment. It's just like if I'm coming at you and you saying, "All right, bro, do you want to talk about it?" And you're like, "No, nigga, fuck that." The next thing it is either fight or I just say, "All right, well, you ain't ready to talk, deuces." Like, what can I do? So then when I go on ESPN and address it, I say exactly what happened. Shit, that big nigga came to me. He said, "Shit, no, nigga, shut up. You talk about my son." That's when I said, "All right, well, shit, don't worry about it. You on some other type of time. Do you want to go talk about it?" He said, "Fuck no." I said, "All right, well, cool. All right, well, have a nice day, bro." All this shit would have been killed. Now ain't no point in me going on Gilbert Arena and saying, "Oh, that was a weak move by LeBron." Now you looking like, hold on, bro. You just said the nigga was a great father. Talking about he came to you as a father. And it was going on World Tour. Then don't get me wrong, LeBron looking weak too, because you picking on a nigga that's 5'8".
Well, nah, that ain't. I don't think that's why LeBron looking weird. I think, who, what,
It's crazy. It's crazy.
nah,
yeah, no, yeah, that's I think I don't think it's a simple conversation. So
yeah,
that's
that's
yeah,
what I'm talking about. LeBron, he just, but see but that's my point though. I think like Stephen A knows
Oh,
that LeBron has a lot of funny ways behind the scenes, and he's trying to bring him up, but he fucked up. He showed his hand.
yeah.
He showed his hand. You know.
oh, my bad. I was talking so much and forgot the point I was gonna say. Smooth, nigga, you made me remember. I told my damn daddy. I said, nigga, Stephen A. Even though that shit he did with Petty talking about the funeral and stuff, I had no. I ain't gonna say I ain't have no problem with it. What
I
I'm
didn't. I didn't have a problem with it if he had
the
some
thing,
validity. If it was validity to it.
right? The thing is, nigga, if you go, because I know he know everybody knows Stephen A. knows secrets.
Yeah. Right. Right.
If you do spill secrets, that means you're gonna lose some people talking to you now. So
Right.
that's what I was telling my pops. I was like, Stephen A. stupid because not what he said, but if you're gonna pull out your gun, nigga, you better shoot.
Right.
You
Right.
got to shoot. You got to kill the nigga. Cause
Right.
you gonna lose. Cause now you ain't gonna get those sources no more. Cause people are like, oh shit, you
Right.
didn't leak a little bit. So if you gonna lose the sources, well fuck
Hey,
it. Let me tell you what I can find out.
man, we
You know
almost
what I'm saying? So that's just my take on it. Hey nigga, out the phone while I'm talking. Nigga.
yeah, but nah, that's just my whole thing. He just lost his credibility.
Yeah.
Because
It was
like I said, if it was true, like, and I think I even said this to too, like, shit, I wouldn't even gotta like he's such a he tries to be such a source and a journalist that he apologized and like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't do my facts.
Yeah.
I would have just stood on it because what we going through with the Kendrick and Drake thing. It's all about perception. You know what I'm saying? So if that's the perception, the picture you want to paint, nigga, stay in that. Stay in it. You know?
Trump, hey, look.
and make a nigga lean into that point, then say,
Yeah.
okay, cool. Now lean into this one.
Yeah, like
Go
that's
with the
all I'm
next one.
saying. But
Make them lean
then
into that. They come
Trump
up some
they can Trump in 4K fake news.
fake news.
right.
Hold on,
Right.
Trump, you right
You
here.
see how they do the AI?
AI, fake news. What next?
Right, yeah, like shit. You know, I think that's why we ain't really heard nothing else about it. Shit is a rap.
Yeah,
Shit is a rap.
I think Stephen A. lost that one.
Yeah, he lost
Yeah.
it. And
Did you can't
he lost it and he could I'm not even gonna say he could have won it, but I think, if he wanted to paint a different picture, it definitely was a window to paint a different picture.
it I think in that situation, it really because it's Brian, you really gotta win nothing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can't know what I'm saying? You can't make
Right. Just
motherfuckers
stand
think
your
you know
ground and
different.
just
Nah, just put a stain on here.
yeah, right, right.
My picture is
Cause
mine. Oh, you
that's
a
the
hater.
thing. Like LeBron,
Put a
he
stain on
trying to
here.
keep this whole he and like so even going on Pat McAfee is like, bro, what are you doing, bro?
He don't even do that. They're fakes.
Like, what are you doing? That was weird. You know what I'm saying? That
And
was weird even going on Pat McAfee, and then getting on there talking
oh, this
like,
motherfucker.
yeah,
Wait,
like,
bro.
He didn't even sound genuine on the shit.
He put his
Yeah.
that boy song. You feel me?
bro,
He
like
did this.
Stephen A should have let him do that. Stephen A should have let him do that and just, like let
Okay, what you say? Like, that's what I'm saying, Smooth. I'm agreeing with you. That's what I'm saying. Like, nigga,
Stephen A.
that's me
over there
waving
should have
your
called him
hand.
a jive turkey.
Hey, dude, that's me waving your hand. Like, shit, what you think about that, Stephen A? I'm like, shit, nigga say that. I mean, look, I know shit. He cool in my book, but fuck it, he's still number 2 behind Jordan. His son, I ain't said shit about his son. Y'all go back. If he ain't that good, he just ain't that good. What about him getting 37 points in G League? Okay, there's other niggas that had 37 points. Like,
Yeah.
I'm saying, you can kill all that shit, but
and Mac McClung just had 46.
and he still got getting lead. Like, come on, man.
Well, I'm not arguing that. I'm
Until
not
All-Star
arguing that.
weekend.
I just think that just shows how easy the fucking G League is.
Yeah.
It's some weird shit going on in that G League.
Hey, the nigga we used to make fun of Dinko about. The Andrew nigga. That nigga would have won the MVP 3 times in the G League.
Yeah, but like it's weird because it's like, damn, like what the
I remember that.
what the fuck is the G League? Like, cause niggas just be out this bitch dropping 30, 70, like what are y'all niggas doing? Like, is this even a developmental league? That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, only nigga I seen got caught up. I think he probably got sit back down. Knox.
No, Imani Bates, he be going up and down, but like,
No, he got caught. I mean, Knox got caught up to the Warriors.
He got called him guessing back down too. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, he was when it was up and up.
Like, I ain't trying to put down. I don't know about. I know what you're saying about how good G League is. I don't know. I ain't gonna take nothing away from G League because you getting paid to do what you love.
yeah, that's true. But
No,
I'm
we
just
talking the niggas again sitting up.
Yeah,
Like niggas
I
just
know.
like
No, I'm just trying. I'm trying for whoever see us. If this shit get famous, I don't want to sound like niggas that ain't been to the pros trying to downplay niggas. So I'm just trying.
when them Jacksons catch you.
Yeah.
hey, too. But he want to talk about how much Kendrick giving to the community.
Because I done gave $100 a check to the community. What you talking about?
What the fuck is Kendrick did for the black?
Nah, I wasn't even on that type of time. I was just saying what he be saying though, and they been fact checking the niggas. That's all I be saying. I don't be caring for that type shit. It was because I know I'm pressing 0 when they ask you to do. You won't get money to that same dude.
Well, that ain't got nothing to do with black people, but okay.
I'm just saying, period. I got to get back to paying tithes, nigga. I was just saying, period.
Hey, so how y'all felt about that Marvin Sapp shit?
Bro, that clip old.
Oh wow.
I mean, I may
Bro.
be wrong, but I thought I was seeing that clip a while ago.
No, I
Well, how
think
you
it's a
felt
newer
about it?
clip.
How you
I
felt
think it's
about it?
wild. I think it's wild. I don't care what Eric came in. That's wild.
I mean, yeah, I got an opinion on it too, but I thought that clip, just like the J Money shit, like how you said that J Money,
You keep calling a nigga J Money, Young LA.
yeah. But you know what I'm saying, that clip, how that clip was like a while ago.
Yeah.
I think Marvin Sapp crap was older, like older.
But how you feel about it though, Dink?
Man,
And
bro.
they put a timestamp on it.
I think it's whack.
Uh-huh.
And then I think you do supposed to pay your tithes and offer, but I also believe that
That was after that though.
well, no, that's what I say. No, it's tithes and offering two different things, right? So you got your tithes, what you're supposed to pay, and then your offer is what you offering up. Like, hey, look, I gave you my tithes is what you're supposed to 10% or whatever you make that goes towards the Lord. Whether the church doing it the right way or not. That's the church you say you committed to, based off the Bible. You saying, hey, look, it's not really just it's for my church. And if
Mm-hmm.
that pastor end up doing it wrong, then he got to take that up with the Lord. So then you got your offering, like, hey, well, the church need this what you say is your church home. We may need this way, or like, here's an offer. Here's my God told me to give you this, whatever that is. That to each his own on that. The way you do stuff is what matters. Like he was in that bit down there begging and demanding at the same time. You can't make nobody go against it. It asks for a cheerful gift. And I ain't trying to be no preacher right now or nothing, but I mean
You
that
can't because of your left shoulder, boy. It's crazy.
ain't fighting in the Lord. So I was saying like, but yeah, for a cheerful gift, nigga, I'm not thinking you ain't supposed to be making somebody give you so because ain't no value to a nigga
I
that give
don't
you
know, bro. Like,
ain't no value to giving a nigga
if
like you
somebody,
$2 and ain't cheerful and getting it. Ain't no blessing coming with it. So that's what I'm saying. Like, nigga, I'm only getting this because this nigga Mark himself.
if I'm at church and somebody say, hey, y'all close the doors, I don't know, bro. I
That's
don't
what I
even
said.
feel like I'm
That
gonna
ain't
trust
that's
him at
what
that point.
you agree with me or disagree? I'm
Hey
not.
man, y'all close the doors.
Nah, that's crazy.
I don't know.
Nah, that's
Yeah.
absolutely insane. Like I
Even if I'm supposed to or not, it's like, I don't know.
I had a
Wait,
church
wait,
home.
wait, hold on,
Hey,
hold on, hold
Elsa,
on.
man,
So hold on,
y'all
hold on,
close the
hold on.
door.
Hold on. So, all right, so we talking about Marvin Sapp. Do y'all think the people did it?
Yeah,
So let's talk about them though. Let's talk about them. How do you do that? How do you do that?
influence, man, influence.
I don't think everybody. Yeah, I think the
Same,
ones that had it did.
the same
I
way,
don't think everybody had it.
the same way you got people.
So how do you think those people got looked upon if they didn't do it or didn't have it? Like what do y'all think that
Sean,
yeah, right. What do you think that ramification was?
It just to be honest, bro. It's just like anywhere else. Church has got political. Some churches political. It just you get Sean. You now you like, oh shit, he must ain't got no money. I mean, I done been to churches like that. I'm gonna be honest. I ain't gonna say no name, but we didn't had the church like that.
I
Like
don't even know if they could.
it's crazy.
Mhm.
You could tell the people that had money, they in the front rows and stuff like that. And that's one reason I really didn't care for church. I mean, the church I go to now is way better than that. I mean, I ain't gonna lie to
Mhm.
you. It's like that for real. And when he said that y'all people up here, oh yeah, y'all got more money, so y'all gonna put up more.
He
That's
said he said he had gave money too.
yeah, he probably did. But then
Mhm.
you just that's if God told you to give money, give your money.
Mhm.
God might not told that dude to give you $20.
Mhm.
And he might not even put it. God probably told him to give him money, but he didn't tell you 20. He probably told him 2 cents.
Mhm.
That's not your business.
Well, what's the difference in this in people like trying to force people to get baptized?
What you mean? What's the difference? I don't
What's
know.
the difference? Like, I think it's well, of course, money
I
is
get you.
involved, but I mean, I've been in situations where, like, people like, uh, I think it's just the church in general. I think in a lot of ways, I think church is really, really about, I don't want to say embarrassment, but it's not a lot of free will when you're in a church environment. You know what I'm saying? And like, I didn't seen situations where, like, uh like especially like in football and stuff like that, you go to a lot of church events and stuff like that, and you have a situation where, hey, stand up if you want to get baptized today. You know what I'm saying? You're like, nigga, we don't even know the Bible. I don't even know what you stand for. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then,
Them man, you just stay seated.
oh, I
You look.
definitely have. I
Oh, just,
definitely have.
hey, do you remember the eyes? How the eyes
Yeah,
circle
yeah,
in?
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like it's an environment of like, if you don't do something, like you're not holier than thou, So I think that's it ain't really even gotta be about money. It's just that's what that environment is, you know what I'm saying? Um, it's not like an environment of like, hey, um it's okay next time, you know what I'm saying? You learn, it ain't like nobody coming to you like, next time, like, hey, once you learn about the church or da 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 da, nigga, if you don't get baptized today, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what that environment is. You know what I'm saying?
It felt like
From what I've seen, it's not really a learning
I
process.
can't say that, but I can't say that, but also I've seen and like I get you. I don't feel like you just far fetched.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't feel the same way.
Mm-hmm. Right, right, right. Yeah, of course it's not churches that does that, but I'm just saying, like, I've been in situations where, hey, y'all
No, no,
ready?
I was yeah, not for sure. No, so I've seen that for
Yeah.
sure. It's like and it's yeah. I don't even want. Yeah,
I mean, it's like it's all you gotta think about it too. Now, church is at the end of the day. I always tell people like, it's all about. That's why you pick the right church home. Like for me, you got to also have your standards too. Like when we moved up here and we were trying to find a church home, we went to this one church, and he was upset that Biden won at the time, and he made that very clear. And that was our last day at the church, not because we cared for him disliking Biden or we were Trump supporters or whoever. We just think that's supposed to be separated. And like we go to churches that say, hey man, you vote for who God told you pray about it and you feel like who's best for you. What God tell you to do. That ain't got nothing to do with the church. It's separate church and state. So I say that to say this: you always gonna have a human element at the church.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You always gonna have a human element at the church. That's why it's best to get into your own stuff. Because to be honest, it only take two people to make a church in the Bible. That's what it say. I ain't trying to get like stupid religious. It's just a nigga that been living in church his whole life.
Man, stop saying I ain't trying to get religion. I ain't trying to preach, man.
Because the reason I say that though,
man,
because I know I be doing wrong. So I don't want to sound like, oh, get back.
Well, I mean, I don't.
I
That's
talk like we're gonna get famous. I ain't gonna lie to you. So that's why I carry this shit the same way. Because like I told you earlier, I take the podcast serious.
right.
and bro, we are bro. To give
Yeah,
it
so
time,
I
man.
say that because I don't want to also be no this what Dink do, but then I also want to have a clip where it say, hey, no, I already spoke on that I ain't doing. So that's why I do that too.
Mm-hmm.
It's too late, my boy.
Because this can
You didn't
always.
say you didn't say some other clip.
But anyway, so
That Kendrick clip gonna resurface.
reserve. I'm also
Something
have
that's a
another
clip,
clip.
boy.
I also have another clip of me saying that I don't really give a fuck. I'm just going based on what he said and he said he do. I'm just saying. But anyway, but far as like
Never
what you're
mind.
saying, like you're gonna have that human element. Some church gonna do something right, some church gonna do something wrong, and the ones that doing right gonna have some wrong, and the ones that doing wrong gonna have some right. So that's why I feel like it ain't like you just gotta be baptized to go to heaven. And
Mm-hmm.
then yeah, you supposed to have an understanding of why you getting baptized. So them churches that say, "Oh no,
Mhm.
we want to get baptized," that you got to have a reason. Like you have to have an understanding of what baptism means. Like some
Right.
churches make you take communion, and you ain't supposed to be taking communion if you living in wrong. That can lead to death. So
Mm-hmm.
it's a whole bunch of. That's why you got to pick that right church home, man. Because some people just follow prophets. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I think he's probably.
They doing like that Marvin Sapp.
I feel you.
I ain't never been the one to tell you God didn't tell you something, but I mean, just based on my experience, I fail to see that God held people held hostage for tithing off. I can't see it when the Bible say cheerful giving.
What?
We want a
Boy,
cheerful giver. And you said, hey, that dope, lock that. Like, no, bro, come on, Marvin. Like, that's crazy. But I thought that clip was so old. That's crazy. But I
He,
mean,
he a singer, ain't
yeah.
he? Yeah.
he,
But
yeah,
then
and he,
again,
you know what
though,
I'm
you were
saying?
talking about
And
the
I
people.
think a Grammy nominated singer.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that that
He like
that 20 don't look like 20.
yeah, he like Mary and them, like
Hmm.
that equivalent to them. But like for
Yeah.
as far as the people, where you said the people, that's what I'm talking about. Where you said, what you think about the people that actually did it? That's why I say influence. You see a Christian singer, dude. Oh, he got to be holy. He's a Christian singer where anybody can really make a gospel song. But just like you got the people that had at them Travis Scott's concert, they influence whatever they feeling, I guess.
Then also people like, oh yeah, I got 20, I get 20. 20 ain't nothing, I get 20. You know what I'm saying? There's
Thanks.
different layers to it.
But that's why
Wait, so he asked for $20?
it's 1,000 people in the stands, and he say everybody give it 20, so we'll have 20 bands. So, and to be honest though, to
And
be
if you
honest,
don't mind,
they ain't showing the full. They might not be showing the full clip because it might be for something that they needed for the church. Like if something like, hey, let's go and get out of debt. We got 10 people in here. Let's get $10,000, $10 each. I can see that happen, but
But let me ask you this. Let me ask you this.
closing the doors on it is crazy.
oh, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
I think that's where the problem. I think
That's
that's
what
where
the
the
problem
problem
is
lies.
because
Yeah.
he not
That
understanding
that started that started feeling like extortion.
that's exactly what it is because now you playing with God's name because you're using that and then where you ain't reading the whole scriptures, giving and shall be given unto you. That's an investment in a way. Like I'm paying for my tithes for this to come back tenfold, but it got to be cheerfully. If I'm giving you $100 to God, I'm like, man, yeah, man, that's sowing the seed. That ain't coming back. So if you just force my hand, like you defeated my whole purpose.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? That might be my last 20 that God didn't tell me to give you. You know what I'm saying? That if God tell me, say, look, hey, bro, I know that's your last one, but I got you. Trust me. All right, I trust you. Boom, here. So that's like an investment. Like next thing, 4 5 years now, you get a new job or something like that. Like you don't never know what the type of the return on it. But
I
it's
said, I said on the song, I think the first song I put out in the public like 2013. I said, they tell me pay my tithes to a preacher who be lying, but I just give that money to my mama because she tired. Just giving to the needy will keep God satisfied. That's how I see it. Like
I mean,
I've never been, um, I've never been, I've always contributed and stuff like that, but like I just always felt like giving supersedes all. You know what I'm saying? So if you got it to give.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That supersedes all, and it should never be no guilt. If you didn't give that money to the church versus, giving it to somebody who, was in need. That's just how I always seen it.
Yeah.
yeah, giving ain't, bro.
Yeah.
Giving ain't, and then that's the thing. Giving ain't always financial.
Right,
They
right,
they
right,
they back in the day they were giving goats or whatever, giving what they had to
right,
the Lord,
right,
the Lord stuff like that. So
right,
it's
right.
just, bro. We got certain people that have messed that have changed the whole narrative of good churches. Like it really did. Like they seen money hungry
Mm-hmm.
to the point where like our church, they'll speak about giving, but they just like they don't pass no
I mean,
budget
but you saying it's been changed, but I mean, like I think that's been a concept for
for years.
prosperity. I think I spoke on this in the group message a couple times. Like prosperity, especially in my other group message. Because younger, I grew up a Jehovah's Witness, so they've never taught prosperity. They've never asked for tithes or anything like that. They have a contribution box. You know what I'm saying? You do what you want to do. But they've never. It ain't no.
That's to support the Kingdom Hall.
Yeah, that ain't. It ain't never been no collection plate or nothing like that. come around and making you feel some type of way. And then it ain't never been from a preaching standpoint. It never was about prosperity. You know what I'm saying? And when I got to college and started going to churches and stuff like that, you know, I definitely seen like a lot of from a prosperity standpoint, and like it was just like, bro, you just not necessarily trying to get in my pockets, but like it's just like that's the whole concept for the church is to believe for them
Mm,
to believe that they going to a higher place, and which is really like the actual opposite of like of what the Kingdom Hall is like just like staying under the radar, not getting too high, not wanting it all. You know what I'm saying? You want it all. That comes with temptation and new level, new devils. But they preach a whole different kind of concept. Um, so it's always been funny to see those two worlds.
It's like I always tell people, like you see this, man. Believe what you believe. You get learn for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I
yeah,
mean, I,
I feel that.
you ain't gonna never know till you find out. Basically,
Yeah.
the,
And I think
I feel
spirituality, I
that.
think that's I'm not gonna say that's a new thing, but I think that's more of a world where everybody try to be in these days. But I do think there are benefits to a congregation. I think it is a lot of benefits to a congregation. But you see so much. You see so much that go on with a lot of these congregations that a lot of people choose the spirituality, over the congregation.
Yeah,
I
the
think
defer
that's
themselves from people and their
yeah,
ways.
yeah, right, right. But the thing about the people element, you need that people element. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you straying off or whatever the case may be, you need it.
Mm,
So
yeah,
it's
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 not like we live in a world without people.
yeah, 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 yeah. So you gotta yeah,
that nigga
it's
Tuesday was a stretch. Like, all right,
you say what?
nigga Tuesday did a stretch. Like, all right, y'all boys.
Yeah,
Hey, but before y'all dip though,
I'm tired. I ain't gonna lie to you.
y'all seen this shit on TikTok? I mean, on like
All
Instagram.
right, y'all. Hey,
I seen it before, but I don't know what you
and
gonna do with it.
I
what you
bought
say,
this
my boy Smooth?
bitch.
Yeah,
Y'all seen this bitch? Let me hand this bitch.
Phone home, nigga.
yeah.
Hey, I just want to ask, did y'all see this bitch? They be on that bitch. This bitch great though, no cap.
I bet it is.
This is great. I think
Y'all seen this? We know you seen it. You went and bought it.
bro.
Damn, Timu.
Hey, no
All
cap.
right, bro.
When they talking, what? Hold on to we back it up. But when they tell you about keep putting shit in niggas' face, Paul, they eventually get it.
Oh yeah.
You got my dumb man. I kept saying this shit. I just kept
Right.
saying.
But
Like,
you
oh,
you
fuck about that
but
bitch.
you like insanity though, so it fits.
Shut up, nigga. Fuck y'all.
All right, dog.
Love y'all niggas, man.
All right, love you
Love,
too, boy.
nigga.
Love
Love
you.
you too, boy.
Yep.
Love you.